Definitely not muted.
Not muted.
Okay, hold on. Well, now it's working.
Now
What
it's
the
working.
hell? Okay. Hi, guys.
I might have wiggled the cord a bit, so
Are
I
you
think it's time we get a new cord. Let's be very careful with
Okay,
it.
sorry, guys. Hello.
Hi.
Double check. Oh, God. Yes, now we have sound.
Yay!
Jesus Christ. Hello, welcome to the Patreon only where nothing goes bad ever stream.
Oh, good. Loud noises.
Sorry. Should we turn it down?
Good. Not laggy. That's what I wanted to hear, Legion, buddy. As always, let us know how the do not wiggle the cord. Thank you, Tyro. Let us know how the sound in the picture looks. If anything's wrong, start spamming it through the screen. We have the mouse who can fix everything up to and including AV and chairs. Chairs literally seconds before the show.
It's fine.
It's fine.
For now.
You had a physical challenge.
And I succeeded.
Isn't Double Dare coming back?
It is back.
Double Dare is back.
Double
What?
Dare is back.
Okay, we'll have to check that out later. Alright. Keep going.
Legion Buddy has my license plate number now. Well, good. That means the video is very high quality.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Now that Legion Buddy has my license plate number.
This is Xander.
Should I
He did the show.
Wait.
It's him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, Nico gets to do all the introductions. Introduce everyone.
And it's the ferret. He's really tall. He
Okay.
screams a lot.
It's good.
It's
And?
a ferret. Oh,
It's
and
a
this is the
microphone.
Yeti.
Yeti. Gotta introduce the Yeti.
This is the Yeti. He is blue, or at least that's what he likes to tell us.
And there's people.
It's
And
a-
there's the people. Hello, the people.
Hi, people, the people.
Welcome, the people. Also, you guys are all patrons, which is fucking phenomenal.
Yes, thanks for giving us money.
Everyone, these last few weeks have been absolutely amazing. We've gotten to do some amazing things with amazing people, and a lot of those things happen because of the contributions of our Patreons. So this one's just for you guys. We want to talk more with the chat. We want to talk more with you guys. We wanted to have a special one just for you. Everyone, thank you for joining us tonight, the Patreon cast, the first of many.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys get to drive what the hell we're talking about and answer any questions
That's
you ever
right.
have or...
Like, the first thing is, yes, Tyro, he couldn't see that even if he looked.
Oh no! I
Uh,
should use my.
He probably can't even read the screen.
I could see the blue thing with the wrench, kinda.
Oh, yeah, that one's Tyro. He's talking a lot.
Yeah, I see a
And-
face and a heart.
Tyro, I can see your message, so of course I will say, since we have all been pre-gaming for quite some time, I'm not here.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Tyro.
Well,
Thank you
true.
for the reminder.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Dragon Show, the Dragon Fair, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, that
I'm
didn't
not-
happen.
It didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't, because we're
Sorry.
kind of
Winging.
drunk.
Potato Man.
Potato Man?
Potato Man.
Pup, 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 potato man.
They
Pup,
don't-
pup, 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 potato man.
Potato
Potato man.
Nico doesn't know about Potato Man.
He wasn't with us that night.
This is another very, very stupid inventions of ours that happens when we get high.
What? What are you talking about? We're drunk. No, we're getting drunk.
Ah, yes, getting drunk.
Yes. So, hi everyone. We're going to go to the chat. Yes, the show has officially started. Thank you so much, Glogo.
just in case you don't know, you have to stop and sing that song every time you hear Potato Man.
Pup, 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 potato man. Yep.
That's how that works.
Is this on par with Street Babies?
We don't talk about street babies.
Should we tell them about Sweet Babies?
We can let them know that street babies exist, and that's it. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, guys.
I think the story is still growing.
Oh,
And
there's
I think that
Oh, there
this
is a
could
lore.
become an epic.
yes.
For one day, what?
Timmy Hortons just showed up.
Oh,
The Canadian Furry Force is here. How you doing, eh? Oh man.
Tim Horton.
Hey, Dry Scale, how you doing, dude?
Timmy, I love your coffee. Thanks for making it.
And to Fox and Pepper,
And-
of
oh,
course.
hi, Foxes and
Guys,
Peppers.
thank you so much for being here, and yes, your support was amazing. It has lit a fire under our asses to
Yes.
get out there and try to be more like Fox and Pepper. You know,
I
out
mean-
there.
Yeah, good. Be like Fox and Pepper. Be good.
They're asking about Street Babies.
Street Babies.
Street Babies.
It's not as bad as you think.
Tyro is asking, Xander, I just got this telegram, and you know what? Sure, answer it here if you want.
Oh, I gotta look it up now. His question.
Oh, we have a question. Yeah.
We
oh,
might have missed the question because you
We-
guys kept interrupting me.
What are you talking about? Drink!
I'm gonna go away.
Oh, but I did see 3 or so people ask what we were drinking.
Oh, did
sorry.
we get on what we are drinking? Miko, what are you drinking?
I am drinking Josh.
Josh!
Yeah, he found one of my old Christmas bottles.
I want to believe that you, like, caught someone who was doing a deed, just like an old, what do you call those fairy tales? The Grimm's fairy tales? And it was turned into wine. And now you are drinking Josh.
You're drinking Josh.
This is like some TF level bullshit.
You got the evil hair. I mean, come on. Just saying.
You do look more like supervillainy. Xander, what are you drinking?
SoCo and Coke.
SoCo,
Which is now now it's better and tastes better by Ferret Logic. For those who don't know, Coke is now more expensive thanks to the tariffs. So this is premium Coke and SoCo. Right? Isn't that how it works? More expensive.
Maybe even imported.
Maybe, yes, imported.
From Tyro.
I mean, if the tariffs... Oh.
President Alkali drink. First bottom Xander drink. Secretary of Technology and Chairs Miko drink. Tyro, good memory.
Technology and chairs.
And chairs. Oh, I'm not that far yet.
Oh, dear.
Either way, tasty Josh. Yeah, that I think Miko would agree. That is the advantage of living with me. If you look around hard enough in my house, you will find old bottles of booze. And he found my really old wine, including the only 3 bottles that I've ever said to anyone, please don't drink those. Please don't drink those.
So, just for those who didn't realize...
Hey, Poker.
Hi, Poker.
Hi, Poker.
We started and our AC was going, and it's actually relatively nice out today. And we're like, oh, this is great. It's going to be nice and silent. Let's turn ours off. And then that just turned out.
I'm pretty sure they know. They know that we are podcasting. So they're like, we want to be cool too. Click.
Hi, guys.
Oh,
I just wanted to say hi.
So we had I'm sorry. I am drinking. Tonight we're going for something pure because we have a very long day tomorrow. We'll tell you why in a moment. But I am drinking straight tequila to try to negate the hangover. Tomorrow is about to be... me and Xander are in the podcasting Olympics tomorrow, apparently.
Wait, yes.
Tomorrow we will be recording a show that I hope some of you watch. Tomorrow we will be recording multiple episodes of Dungeons and Dragons. We will actually be recording the episode that is airing on Sunday, which is why it's the Dragon Olympics, the podcasting Olympics, because we have to record the episodes and edit them in the same night. And we are going to be on...
Oh, yes. Tomorrow, hopefully, everything goes all right. And it is Furcast. We will be on there for a little bit. And hopefully that works out. And we will get that set up. Or we have it set up. It's just... I don't know if our setup will be okay. I guess, we can use the Yeti if we have to.
Oh, we'll have multiple backups for this one.
Yes, but
it's one thing when our show fucks up. It's something totally different when we have other people's shows that we are fucking up.
Yes, we will be on Furcast tomorrow. So that's tomorrow at night. And I believe it starts at 7, but I'll have to recheck the times there.
Keep your eye on our Twitter and Telegram.
Yeah.
We will send out the times. And where did you come from, son?
I know, all of a
Where?
sudden.
There is nothing but storm clouds up here, and the sun has found the hole. In like 5 minutes, it's going to be gone. I'm blind. I cannot see the screen.
I can see the screen on my phone. Someone asked, what
Here
are
comes the
tariffs?
cloud.
I don't even want to start.
No. Whoever asked what are tariffs, we're going to go with no. But you have a question for us before we go back to the chat. You said
What?
we missed Tyro's question.
I gotta go look it up. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought... My bad.
That's why you went to go get your phone.
That's where you were.
I was trying to find the phone. Oh, I got it.
Dear
If we get-
podcastists.
Okay, here we go.
At first I read that, I thought it was podcast sadists. Like,
Podcast sadist. No, Saturday is legitimately podcast sadist time.
I got it here. All right. Tyro. Hi, Tyro.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Tyro.
Hi, Tyro.
Who do you think is better at comedy and why? Mel Brooks or Monty Python?
Whoa!
Although, are there any other big names in comedy movies you can think of that you would say rival or exceed them?
Wow!
Oh, that's so hard. honestly.
Let's stick with the first part of the question, because that's already a mouthful. Before we get to if we're going to add anyone to that list,
They're so different.
we have let's do a binary decision.
Okay.
Monty Python or Mel fucking Brooks.
They're so different.
They are
It's
so
like,
different. Well, if we're going to edit Tyro's question slightly, one of them you have to erase from history. Which one is more important? Which one had more of an impact?
More important?
Yeah.
They're
Which
both
one had
insanely
Yeah,
important.
exactly. That's what I mean. Like it's almost
Like, the more
impossible.
I think about
Mouse?
it, like,
Don't even ask me because I actually do know who both these guys are.
That's
which
what I was
blows
not
me
expecting
away.
that. I was not expecting you to know them.
I mean, it's like a place and time
Thank
thing.
you, Tyro.
I don't know. What like when did Mel Brooks start producing?
See, is he early
60s,
80s?
70s.
Early 70s?
Wait, really? That early?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Holy
If
shit.
someone could
Okay.
check the dates for us.
Well, yeah. No, okay, never mind. My
I
argument
mean,
is invalid.
Okay. okay, I'll start off.
That's
I'm going
funny.
to say Mel Gibson's more important because.
You just said Mel,
Mel
Gibson.
Oh, shit! I'm a little fucked up. I'm sorry.
Mel Gibson is so much more important.
No!
All those
Yeah.
Gibson guitars.
Fuck
Oh,
Right.
those Gibson guitars, yes.
Really?
I don't know. You went on a tangent, so I thought I would. Silence.
Thank you, Mel Gibson.
Mel
He has
Gibson
blessed
has
us.
saved us. Oh, Mel Gibson.
You know who else
Gentlemen,
I think could
gentlemen.
Can we pick literally anyone else to
Oh,
worship?
yeah. Potato Man.
Potato Man.
Okay. That's not funny to anyone.
No, it doesn't have
wanna-
to be. Nothing about what we are doing for that project is going to be funny to anyone. That's jokes for us.
All right.
That will not be the first song.
What? Potato Man?
It will not.
Potato Man?
Oh my God, Skylar. Monty Python brought us Monty Python and the Holy Grail, without which MCFC this year would not have had a theme, and we probably wouldn't have been invited to do Dungeons and Dragons. Well, now we're biased.
Wow.
But I mean, the convention still would have happened. MFF did it, and they got bigger than ever.
Oh my
I
God.
really don't want to find out one day that the whole reason for MFF's growth was like no theme. It's like, oh, that's what we were waiting for.
Themes
Now,
just stress me out, man. Like, I look at a con with a theme, and I'm done.
I want to
I
do
can't.
it. Sometimes I do, and nobody gets it. And yeah.
Erner's right. We
What?
forgot it is late 60s because he was producers. I forgot about the producers.
Oh.
How the hell did I forget about the producers? So yeah, so this is a really tough question. Mel Brooks, who really defined the comedy movie, like he had an entire era where he just took that and made it as his own, from goofball comedies to really clever,
Yeah.
insightful comedies, and then to the fucking here's a rare one for you: 12 Chairs by Mel Brooks,
Oh,
where he
I haven't seen
actually
that.
goes into drama, but the fact that the people in it are who they are makes it a little funny. Dom DeLuise trying to commit suicide by chair is amazing.
What the hell?
Yeah. No, I fucking
Jumps
love.
off of it or something?
No, he has broken a ton of chairs, and he takes a leg of a chair and tries to stab himself, but he stops right when it touches his belly, and then he uses the ocean to clean his wound.
Okay.
Yeah. I love the 12 chairs.
Moving on.
All right, so, but then you have Monty Python.
Anyway.
You have Monty Python, without which the entire style that we call British humor doesn't have the punch that it does
Yeah.
now.
Totally.
So how the hell do you get rid of either of those? Tyro, you're a masochist. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, Miko, now that you've
So-
heard my argument with myself.
I'm just genuinely concerned that you have masochist and sadist backwards, because you use them wrong both times.
There's no difference for him. You understand this?
There's a difference between masochists
He's a
and
fan of
sadists.
both.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I did it.
Anyway.
No, but have you ever seen Mel Brooks' To Be or Not to Be?
oh yes, so good.
Xander, we're going to sit down and watch that movie.
Okay, I
because
love Mel Brooks.
That was a literal Netflix and chill situation where we just couldn't pick what to watch, and we said, well, this is funny.
Oh, okay.
And then we watched it, and
Nice.
it's maybe my favorite Mel Brooks movie.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, To Be or Not to Be is glorious. I have it on VHS in the house.
That's
It's
right.
hidden
also,
somewhere.
VHS,
also, it's
baby.
very
VHS.
relevant because it is about a theater troupe who they put on a play that is essentially
What?
making fun of Nazis
Oh, wow!
during that
Skylar, we're
era.
gonna fix that.
Nice. What's up, Skylar?
Skylar does not know who Mel Brooks is.
Oh, no! What be? Ever heard of
Nice.
Spaceballs?
Robin.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, which Blazing Saddles might be my favorite comedy of all time. If you're going with a straight holy crap.
Right. When did you last watch it, though?
Semi-recently. Still, to me, it still holds up the test of time, except that now I couldn't, because of the use of that word, it makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I've never had anyone do it in such a way where I was like, okay, this is 100% satire, it's obvious.
Okay, but is your favorite part the fart joke around the campfire?
My mom's favorite part was the fart jokes around the fire. I still smile at it. It's the same reason I smile during the banana scene in The Gods Must Be Crazy. Have you ever seen The Gods Must Be Crazy?
Is that when you got laid for the first time?
No.
in the
The
background?
gods were drunk then. You're an asshole. The Gods Must Be Crazy involves a Zulu warb tribe running across a field and the African government running from the other side with guns through a banana field. Tons of banana trees running through, and they have a solid, incredibly well done tribal fight scene, and no one slips on a banana.
What?
It's done. That's it.
Nobody?
Nobody slips, and they're showing their feet dancing around bananas. Nobody slips on a banana, and the fight ends, and the general goes down, and that's it. It was glorious. It's one of my most. It's
Oh
one of
my
the greatest
God.
fucking things I had ever seen. The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Real quick, I want to shout out to Yave Ann. Sent us a stickers. There's one that you have to check out too.
Oh no.
There's one on me saying anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you're doing. Probably drinking or throwing up. One of those two. What?
Thanks, Sander.
God, I've seen that a few times. Oh,
Shut up. I know.
okay. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, whatever.
The filter is off. I want to announce
I'm drinking a lot.
we got our affiliate status finally on streaming
Wait,
Twitch.
wait. So Twitch
you
gave
got
us it?
Partnership.
No, partnership's way crazy high.
Oh.
Affiliate, I think, is like you're just a guy and you can have donations and stuff.
Tyro would like some wood.
No.
What? No, he wants some wood. Come on. So that's a thing. So thanks to everyone who's been hanging out with us in the streams and
This
stuff.
has
It's
been
really cool.
wonderful. We've been enjoying this so much, everyone.
I'm trying to get him on more, but if he's on, it's going to be a late night after work, like 11 o'clock.
If
this
anyone's
time.
interested. Like, I get home from work at 11 p.m. Central Time, and that's if I'm out of work on time, so
Well-
it's tough.
You know that doing that is like the easiest podcast there is, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, you sit down and you play a game and you shoot the shit. And
That sounds
and
wonderful.
Twitch automatically records it.
Yeah, but he's super self-conscious about everything, so.
Yeah. But it sounds fun. Hi, QM.
So
Nice to
start
see you.
drinking before you play.
I mean, I'm going to get him in front of there. We're going to
mean-
do some stuff together. I have some ideas. So,
yeah.
Oh, QM has seen The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Oh, nice. Who
Very
did that
nice.
one?
I honestly don't know. You'd have to look that up. I do not know who did The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Okay. I never saw it, actually.
To me, it's the Coke bottle movie.
There's another inside joke we haven't let people know about. We've been having lots of walking conversations lately. And when we walk, we're kind of floating, if you understand.
I do love that we're actually like at old couple status. Like, would you like to go for a walk tonight, Xander? And your immediate response is, let's get high. Like, that's going to be the next generation of old people. And I'm super excited. Like, literally, the generation before us going to old age homes, that's going to be the place to be,
Yeah.
man.
Absolutely.
Sponge bath and fucking. That's good. That's the name of a nursery.
Are you saying it's just
Wait,
gonna be like
no,
just-
nursery's the wrong thing. Old age home. Shit. Don't make that nursery.
That's how Alkali got on a list. You made the list.
Hello. Actually,
Hello.
question mark. Hello.
Oh, okay. Back to what I was talking about before.
Question mark. What is wrong with you?
We are high shit.
Miko, and I never shared this with you.
Oh, good.
I had a musing about, okay, Tetris Tetris is one of the greatest games of all time.
Oh God.
Can you agree, chat? Tetris is one of the greatest games of all time.
I've played that game probably more than any other.
Now I'm gonna blow your mind, okay?
And it's that big.
Think about this.
That doesn't even surprise me.
Think about this for a second. Can you think of one other Russian video game in the history of video games? A good one? Can you think of any other Russian video games?
Oh my God! I finally thought of one. Passports, please.
I don't think that's Russian.
Well, it's Papers, Please.
Papers, Please.
And
Papers,
that's
Please?
definitely not.
Oh, it's not Russian. It just seems Russian.
But what the hell, man? You have one of the greatest games of all time, and you don't nothing else comes out of that country? That's weird. Oh,
So,
They love Tetris.
and by the way, here's for those who don't know, what was the Tetris guy? The guy who made one of the greatest games of all time. You know the thing he made next? Hatris, which is Tetris with hats. His sophomore effort was to say, "Let's do that with hats." This was his thought process. Look it up. You can play Tetris. I'm sure you can download Hatris on NES somewhere.
I'm going back to it, Tyro.
But Russia didn't make any other video games. What the hell?
oh,
Alright, I just had to
that's
share
what
that.
it was. The Peddler.
The Peddler?
The Peddler. Pedlar.
Is that a game?
No, it is. Sing me a song from Tetris.
That's the
Peddler.
Really?
Yep.
That has a name?
That has a name. I played it for solo and ensemble on the keyboard in 6th grade. It's actually quite difficult, and there's so much more to the song that you don't hear in that game.
Really? I want to hear that.
That was entirely random. But my point was, I think that that's key to Tetris' success.
Totally agree with you. That song is the most addictive thing ever.
Absolutely.
I would be hard pressed. Do I want to listen to the Tetris theme song or do cocaine? I don't know which one I would choose. Both of them give me the same high.
And I don't know
I
if
have really
anyone's...
bad
Is anyone
Yeah.
mentioning Russian games or anything? Oh, hold on. I gotta get back to this. Oh, Silver Gatoman got his blood ritual t-shirt.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, Silver Gatoman.
Wart Hunter is Russian. I
don't know
what
that one,
means.
unfortunately.
War
Wart Hunter must be a game. You're
War
right.
Thunder.
War Thunder.
No.
Not Wart Hunter.
Wart Hunter. Wart Hunter.
What would Wart Hunter be?
Wart Hunter. Wart Hunter is the new, what do you call this, AAA game.
Oh,
Wart Hunter.
he's-
You're a...
He's killing frogs.
No, that
Which
was
have
way
lots
too
of
easy.
warts.
No,
It's witches. Specifically their fingers and noses.
that's right. He's a witch hunter
He pops
trying
them?
to collect their warts. Not only because he loves popping them, which he does. Every time he gets to a
Warts
new
don't
witch.
pop.
Oh, we know, but he found a way. Every time he gets to a new witch, he rigs up these huge Rube Goldberg-like machines, and they wake up and they're like, "Good morning, bum 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 bum," and it cuts off their warts. Turns out he's a witch. He's collecting the warts for a ritual. And
was
then
a-
the camera pans back and it goes to a guy's like, "You know what, I need to hunt witches." And it's a vicious circle. Everyone's a witch and hunting them.
He was a wart the whole time.
He was a wart the whole goddamn time.
There's
Mouse.
your indie twist.
And then right at the end, Kevin Spacey. Just touches all the kids. It's terrible. It's terrible. And it says Finn for ending. It's very artistic.
Very artistic.
If you don't if you don't approve of that, you just don't get it.
Okay.
I have the feeling,
guys.
knowing us and the fact that we know a lawyer, if you don't get it, it's artistic is going to be something that we have to say when we go to court one day.
Oh no, the stream died? It came back?
I don't know. Shukin says it's back.
Yeah, why did we
Poker
lose
says
it? Guys, we have wired connections
We just
now.
fixed everything.
We have wires everywhere. No Wi-Fi. Fuck you, Comcast. Net
Yeah.
neutrality.
This
or
time might
something.
just be
Actual-
Comcast throwing a fit.
That
Yeah,
one, well,
there's
okay.
nothing we can
This
do about
time,
that.
yeah, this time it's got to be
Well,
outside.
no, I'm not 100% sure. I'll be right back. and I
Understood.
think I might know.
Mouse is going to check it right now.
Make sure. I don't know. I don't know how we make.
Turn off your Wi-Fi on your phone just in case.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
And that's how we will fix this.
Sorry, guys. Sorry that it went down. How long did it go down for?
They know it was pretty. It was pretty fast.
Suck
it, Clustercast. Okay.
Wait,
All right,
what?
I'm getting back now. Throw Miko at Comcast. Dude, because of you guys, once again, thank you so much for this. But because of you guys, we were actually able to contact Comcast and say, hey, we're really hoping that
What?
you can help us out and get us a faster modem. Legitimately, where we live, there is no faster uplink than Comcast general shit.
Oh, okay.
So, mouse is under the table on the right-hand side, mouse.
What'd you do, Mouse? What happened?
It went
You
offline.
Made it go down. I thought.
That's okay. Xander
That
just...
I did. Okay.
Would you turn it off?
I didn't think about this, but I exited Steam because both your computers were downloading.
Oh,
games
right,
on
yeah.
games.
Okay, but you turned mine off too, right?
Yeah.
Then just turn Xander's on. We can talk to them. Xander, you've got the chat on your
I
phone,
got the
right?
chat. Yeah,
Okay,
here we go.
so
Okay,
Xander's
well-
going to be the chat for a moment. Mouse, you got it?
Yep.
Thank you, little mouse.
Sorry about that, Mouse.
No, it's cool. Mouse tried to turn off the internet in the house because our computers are all... We've been testing this stuff all day.
Mouse is under the table. You wanted to. What? Someone said mouse is under the table.
You wanted to.
Whenever you hear someone say table,
You wanted to.
there you go.
So let's go over to the chat. Now, you don't have any... We
I
didn't
got the
get...
chat right here.
Do you have questions?
Guys, give us questions.
Okay, we're getting them from the chat. That's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and him talked earlier, like in
I
the
mean,
week of how we're going to do this, and then we started doing other projects, and it was very difficult.
Hashtag blame Comcast. Alexa, fix the internet. I
Huh.
agree.
Alexa, fix the internet.
Poker's onto something.
We
Yeah.
could really use a fixed internet.
I mean, what, just in general? I want all the internet.
I would like all the internet. You know,
Oh, by the way, and since this is nobody's gonna care thing, I got a return on one of my applications. Augmented reality company I'm going to be interviewing with very soon. So we'll see if I do 3D things where you can take a photo of something and I can do the dancing hot dog or something like that. That'd be
see,
fun.
like, I would really like for you to get a job at an augmented reality place because I am the biggest fan of Shadowrun. D&D will always be my game. It's my favorite thing to play. But Shadowrun is my world. And the way augmented reality works in the Shadowrun novellas and everything like that, like, I really want to get there sometime in my lifetime. And the chat is back.
The chat is back.
Thank you so much, Mouse.
Thank you, Mouse.
I try.
You try, and you do. That's why you're the best mouse.
Yes, and Tyro asked us
So, yes,
Star
let's
Wars
go.
or Star Trek or Stargate.
I've seen.
Yeah, let's jump over to that one because then we can... I'm still considering the Monty Python versus Mel Brooks answer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've seen most of one,
Which one?
a handful of another, and a handful of the other as well. So I couldn't tell you honestly. I grew up with Star Wars. I watched Star Trek late at night, laying in bed at 9 p.m. Like, I didn't retain any of that, except that there was a bald guy who was really authoritative, and that was about it.
Gotcha.
Glowgoat, that is the easiest question ever. If I actually had all of the internet under my control, what would be the first three things you would do? One, make it totally open to everybody with none of this bullshit where people can control any aspect of it.
Ah.
2, lock every single person out of ever being able to control it again. And 3, lock myself out. That is all I would do to the internet. The internet is a beautiful place. The only place where if you ever a fan of anarchy, it reigns supreme. It is just a functioning anarchy of shit. And I adore it, and I want to keep it that way. It is.
Functioning anarchy of shit.
It's the internet is a functioning anarchy of shit. And I fucking love it. Okay,
All
so
right.
what was your actual vote for? Because it's the one that you've seen the most of.
Oh, Star Wars.
Star Wars is the
Yep.
one that you've seen the most of.
Yeah, apparently our stream frame rate hit the dust, so sorry, we're not very well animated now.
Okay, how?
I don't know.
Did you guys try refreshing the page? Page.
It'll be fine, hopefully.
Guys, once again, if it goes absolutely crazy, let us know.
I just realized this is only for Patreon Streams.
and it's screwing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have more equipment now. Tomorrow we've got Mackie coming over. Between you and him, the two of them will troubleshoot the whole system.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just such a huge project. There are a lot of cords running through our house right now. We don't know where they're going.
We're just not allowed
As
to
we
do-
discussed earlier, we do not know where some of the cords go.
No, we do not.
Oh, Jesus, really?
We have cords that we cannot find where they are plugged into right now. It's getting weird. Okay,
I
so
love
yours
it.
is Star Wars. Favorite of the three, even though Star Wars is wonderful, they're coming out with newer stuff today, which I still think is a wonderful addition to the franchise. I do like the newer movies. Clone Wars. Fucking Clone Wars was ungoddamn believable, and it made the mythos so much more than it could have been. But in the end, I am a true Star Trek. I have loved Star Trek since I was a kid. I watched it every Sunday night after the Three Stooges, or maybe before. One of the two. But yep, I gotta go with Trek. And Stargate is cool. I really like Stargate. Trek. Sander?
Trek Wars, then...
Have you ever even seen Stargate? That doesn't sound like something you'd watch.
Stargate,
You've seen the movie.
The movie was okay. I saw some of the series. I like the series more than I like the movie.
There's a movie?
Yeah.
Stargate. Yeah, that's where it all started. It's got our guy as the main scientist. Help me out,
Look,
what's
at
his
least
name?
it makes sense when you're talking to him, but you can't just tell me it's your guys'
guy,
guy because
yeah.
that's all you guys say.
Okay, that's a valid point.
It's your guy with the
Blacklist.
voice.
Blacklist guy.
Blacklist.
Oh, Blacklist.
That's his name,
yeah,
Blacklist guy.
That movie that I saw.
Yeah, but that's a
serious
show.
mouse. Now watch all the Blacklist. It's only
Well-educated.
800
What?
hours.
I'm sorry.
per
What
episode.
was the hand motion?
Well-educated.
Is that you passing your education through your system? Well educated.
No, that's me passing the question along. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
That's Miko's little fuck off.
That's 20 people. Dude, thanks
Hi,
guys. Thanks you
guys.
so much for being here. That's a lot. This is just our
It is a
Patreons.
lot,
We were expecting like 6 of you. This is great.
And plus, it's a weird time of the day and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff.
I know.
So,
That being said, Xander, talk for a second. I need to pull it up.
blah blah blah.
No,
Yakety
that's not
schmacky.
how. That's
Hey,
not what
that's
I
how
was going
Taz's
for.
dad talked.
Wait, was it?
Yeah.
Lappy schmappy?
Blah blah blah. Yakety schmacky. Does anyone remember this? It's from Tasmania.
Oh,
No, that I saw that one.
You never saw Tasmania? It was a show with the Tasmanian Devil. He had a mom and a dad and brothers and shit.
No, I actually didn't even know that one was the thing. Like,
And the Taz dad would go blah blah blah, yakety schmackety.
holy shit! You're right. Now I can remember
Yeah,
that. Yeah. Holy
It was
shit!
a weird cartoon. I never really saw too much of it, but it was on for quite a while.
If you guys have some time tomorrow, we would love for you to join Tien Long and hopefully us. Hopefully we'll be in the audience as well, having their Grumpy stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so 5 p.m. our time. We might throw our heads in for a moment between recording sessions. But yeah, we hope that you guys can join Tien Long. Thanks again to one of our partners in keeping us all on separate days. Tien has been one of the people who has been helping myself, Boozy, Kage, and Xander try to organize none of us streaming on the same damn day.
Hey.
Thank you so much, Tien.
Thank you. I have a question here from Erner.
Hi, Erner.
Hey, Erner.
Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Now, I'm going to say Harry Potter.
Damn, Erner.
For the movies
You guys
alone.
have got some good ones today.
So I'm going to say Harry Potter just for movies alone. But as far as, like, the world, the last Lord of the Rings I really enjoyed. But what was weird to me is if you play those games with the orcs, where you, like, kill a shitload of orcs, they have way more humanity in those games that made me question the rest of the series. Like, they were way more human. That game makes them way more human.
That's
They have
hysterical.
personalities, they
That
have likes
game?
and dislikes, they have families and shit. It's weird. And you just massacre them all. You know what I'm talking about. What is it? Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor?
Yes.
Those
Shadow
are the ones
of
I'm
Mordor.
talking about. Great games, but it's
That's
kind of
hysterical.
weird.
Skylar, I can't wait to see you at IFC. I don't know what you have in store for us, but I'm looking forward to it. And the best way to torture us for charity? Make me cry, buddy.
Oh dear.
Aww.
If we're going with Harry Potter versus Lord of the Rings,
Yes.
I am so sorry because every fiber of my being wants it to be Lord of the Rings. but I have to pick Harry Potter.
Okay.
I love The Lord of the Rings. I think they're some of the greatest movies made in our generation. That being said, most of the time if I want to sit down for a movie, I want it to be fun and lighthearted. And Harry Potter is just so, like, legitimately, pardon the pun, it's magical. It's legitimately magical.
One thing I like about Harry Potter, it's got a bunch of amazing actors just because, like, they didn't have to do that. They totally didn't. But you got Gary Oldman and the Dumbledore guy.
We know, Tyro.
Well,
bunch of
and
those.
look
No.
at look at what the actors that they hired, not knowing what they turn out to be, turned into.
Oh, that's
Emma
true.
Watson, Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's phenomenal.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
Emma Watson, yeah, she's...
Yeah, Emma Watson has really gone on to do some really fun stuff.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe, oh my God. He was naked on a horse.
That's
He
all I
was
know.
naked
He
on
was
a horse.
naked on a horse.
He probably has more money than God, so he's probably just chilling.
He's got Harry Potter money.
He
Him
does.
and
Potter
him and
money.
Seinfeld hang out.
What?
Yes, Tyro, I totally agree. Harry Potter
Just
did get dark
mega
as fuck.
millionaires that entertain, just hanging
Yes.
out. Seinfeld, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter totally got dark after The Prisoner of Azkaban, which led to one of my favorite characters. And please help me with her name. She was the crazy woman who broke out of Azkaban.
Oh yeah,
She was
you're
played by
talking
one of
about
my
Tim Burton's
famous.
wife.
Right.
Yes, I
No,
love her.
Bellatrix Lestrange.
Thank you. I could not remember her
The
name.
Fight Club chick.
Yeah, Bellatrix Lestrange is one of my favorite.
What?
Literally, it's-
That's totally you're right.
Yeah, she is one of my favorite characters in like this kind of fantasy fiction. Bellatrix Lestrange
What's
is
her
just
name?
amazing.
Ah.
And that actress.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah,
Holy
Thank
shit!
you.
Good. Wow, you got one that we didn't.
that's right.
I think that's the first time.
Yeah, she's great. Orc Lives Matter. Yes.
Orc Lives Matter.
Dry Scale asked
Orc
earlier.
lives do matter.
And this is actually a harder question if you think about it. Judge Dredd or RoboCop? Now, RoboCop had one amazing movie. It did. What?
I'm sorry. We talked about this like 2 days ago in the kitchen. Why RoboCop is a hilarious movie for me.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Why is it a hilarious
Do you want to
movie
share,
to you?
Miko? It's okay.
We're
It's
all
okay.
friends here.
It's okay. I'm the one who's telling people. And you're the one
23.
who- No,
Thanks,
I'm
guys. There's 23
It's
up to you.
people in here.
It is the Patreon stream.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, no, that's probably we were talking about the funniest movies that we've done things to,
Yes.
and not
That we're
because
on in the background.
that were on in the background while we were doing things, and that was mine. So
Yes.
I can't take anything about that movie seriously ever.
That's so goddamn funny.
So I said, one of the lines she should have been, "Dead or alive, you're coming in me."
I was hoping you remembered because I couldn't.
Yep.
See, now for me, the one that would win has to be RoboCop for one very easy reason. It was the first and only time I realized as a child, nope, I am a child and I should not be watching this. One of the RoboCop movies has some kind of a cop versus gang fight, and one of the gang members is like an 8-year-old, and they show him getting shot. And as a child, I was like,
Wait.
I should not have seen that. Killing kids is not okay. You kill adults. And I turned off the movie. I'm like, nope, this is not for me.
That wasn't. Wait, RoboCop?
One of the RoboCops has a young, very young kid holding a gun, gets shot by a cop, or vice versa. Maybe it was a
Sounds like
young
it'd be the
kid
first
who was
one.
going against a gang member. I don't remember.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's
it was
hilarious.
fucked up. And as a kid, I was like, I know that is not something I should have seen. Porn is totally okay. Not that.
Yeah, they're trying to make another good RoboCop, and I believe the guy who did. Oh, what is it? What's the crazy one in South Africa with the aliens that come? You know that you know what I'm talking about.
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? It's kind of in It's in documentary fashion,
Yeah.
and there's
Ninth
aliens. The guy
District?
gets District 9.
District
the guy
9.
who did
That's
District,
like one of your favorite movies.
It is. The guy who did District 9. What? Shut up!
I didn't know that
shit
was in South
memory.
Africa, actually.
That was kind of wasn't that? What
Was
it?
it? I don't
I'm
remember.
pretty
I don't remember.
sure.
Yeah, you're probably right. You have a better head for this shit than I
But
do.
yeah, the guy who did District 9 is going to do another RoboCop.
Oh, hell yeah. I
He
could see him
totally
doing
pull
that.
off.
Yeah, District 9 was fantastic. I
Yeah.
remember that I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Apparently, it was Robocop 2.
Hey,
What?
not you.
Oh,
Just so you know.
what?
Apparently,
It was Robocop 2. Okay, Erner knew the
Oh, the
knows
one
the
you're
scene.
thinking of. Okay.
All right, so I think we had enough time to think about it. I've given my argument, but not my answer. Xander,
What?
Mel Brooks or Monty Python?
Mel Brooks, because he's more culturally significant.
All right, give us your reasoning on the culture.
Just because of
Oh, the sun's about to come out from behind that cloud.
more so because of Blazing Saddles and
Blazing Saddles, hell
the
yes.
producers.
The producers, absolutely. I'm pretty
Young
sure
Frankenstein was still a kind of a big deal. I mean,
Young Frankenstein
still-
was a huge deal.
Right.
Yeah. That one was that's
mostly because of those three, honestly. Monty Python has Holy Grail, and then they have a lot of other great movies, but not quite as much muster in that. I mean, but you're totally right.
But it
British
does,
comedy does all come from that, so
and
it's
it
really
does.
hard.
And Monty Python does something totally different. Like,
Of course.
the surrealist humor.
Oh,
is
of course.
just fucking phenomenal.
and that's the other side of the argument. I totally agree with you.
And that's a huge
Without that,
influence.
I don't think it would have really caught on outside of the small cliques.
Yeah.
Like, surrealist humor after Monty Python really took off, I think.
Yeah, Monty Python, like, it influenced, like, South Park and Tim
Oh,
and
yeah.
Eric and anything that's fucked up that you can
Oh,
think of.
Tim and Eric.
Like,
oh my
I
God.
have reason to think that it influenced to the point that Adult Swim became a thing.
Oh,
in
absolutely.
general.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
So-
I hear what you're saying. So,
I wish I could remember the exact quote, but you know who Alton Brown is. My
The cook guy.
yes,
Yeah.
Goodies.
Almonds.
Almond, yes.
Neil Blomkamp, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Neil. He did an interview once, and they asked him about the show's creation, and apparently the idea from the show came from one piece of paper. And I believe it was Julia Child, and that's the one I can't remember who it was, but let's say Julia Child, Mr. Wizard, Monty Python. And if you watch Good Eats, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, you can totally get all three of those from Good Eats, especially when, and this is my favorite part, the most surreal person on Good Eats, fucking Krieger from Archer, the most surreal person on
Yes.
Archer, until Pam went off the deep end, which I'm
Ah.
still not sure who's more surreal, because I think that Krieger's got the...
We still gotta watch that new season.
BGM
Wait,
has a question
we have a
for us.
way to watch the new season now? Yeah, we should totally do that.
And we should answer quickly, and then later go back if we want to, or if people want to know more silly reasons.
Okay.
Okay, BGM Wolf asked, "What are your
BGM
top?
Wolf.
What are your top
Hey, BGM.
3 favorite movies?"
Oh, fuck. Well, just general movies?
Yeah, or 3 of your top favorite movies. If you can't think of, like,
That's so difficult.
I can go first.
Go.
All right, I'll go with. That's gonna seem weird.
Okay.
Fight Club,
Yeah,
There
I
you
know
go.
that's your favorite.
You put that on my list too.
The Matrix,
Original Matrix is...
and LA Confidential.
Oh, good one.
He hasn't seen all of that one.
Love.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic
He stopped right
movie.
before it got it.
No, it's not
Interesting.
that it wasn't interesting. Like,
No, I know.
we were only
Wi-Fi
sitting down
thing.
for a half hour to an hour at a time.
But it really we got about half an hour into it. It's a long movie,
Yeah, that's a good one.
but it's super good.
Um,
Oh, by the way, LA Confidential, and I'm not even kidding, has the same story structure as Zootopia.
oh, yeah, totally does.
Because Zootopia is basically a noir mystery.
Yeah.
And LA Confidential is very much in the same way.
Yeah, you can almost follow them scene
I'm
to scene.
serious.
And-
They're very
no,
similar.
Absolutely.
Because it's the whole starts
Joe.
small as a small thing.
Oh, hey, quack, quack, quack.
It gets solved or interpreted the wrong way, and it's way deeper than anyone ever imagined.
Yeah.
What was
It's that whole
the
thing.
movie- Oh, Avatar. It's just Pocahontas.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, I've heard that. I've never seen Pocahontas, though.
Oh.
Okay, Mouse, 3 favorites.
Okay. Well, one definitely Fight Club. It's just all of my favorite themes of everything ever
I showed you that.
thrown
Amazing.
into one movie. That is phenomenal.
I will say Fight Club has a lot of bad fans, but, you know.
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
That's because of idiots, and what can you do? All right.
I still think John dies at the end.
Oh, that's a good one.
How have I not watched
It was.
yet?
You should watch that. It's fun.
I see it on Netflix
you would
all the
love
time,
it.
and I never click it.
It's still there?
Yeah. Well, was recently.
I was gonna say I hope so because that's just another movie that it throws everything I love into a movie to surrealist fantasy humor.
Gotcha.
And
Like it's just ridiculous.
Okay, we have to watch that soon. And
I
3.
will watch it tonight.
I'd be okay with watching that tonight.
And then air conditioning came back.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
What's your number 3?
That I would have to think on. Like, and I don't know where these movies are.
I hear you.
These are just really good movies.
Right. And then here's the thing. I'm gonna give you 3 movies. This doesn't even start to scratch the list.
I have a new qualifier.
What?
Most rewatchable movie that I didn't list in my things. I gotta give a shout out to Scott Pilgrim Saves the
I
World.
can always
watch
watch
that a billion times.
I can always
Has
watch
so
Scout
many
Pilgrim.
great lines.
It's so weird.
Like the video game humor and just
Yep.
it's so good.
It's good on so many levels.
No, that one's wonderful.
So yeah.
My all-time favorite, and I think this has a lot to do with the atmosphere I was in at the time. I did not know anything about it, legitimately anything, which made it one of the most surprise endings.
I think I know this one.
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank's
whenever,
wonderful.
Whenever I get asked my favorite movie of all time, unless I'm in a weird mood, Shawshank Redemption is my
Shawshank.
It's legitimately my favorite movie of all time. After that, that's the beautiful thing about movies. It's emotional. Especially to me, it's emotional response. If I feel like a comedy, I will have a different list of my top whatever than if I feel like a drama.
What?
Silence mentioned something that I was honestly thinking about.
Really?
What?
Grave of the Fireflies.
It's so sad.
I've never heard of it.
So I was just thinking about, like, Ghibli movies in general blow me away every time.
Was that a Ghibli movie?
What's a Ghibli movie?
Studio Ghibli? I think that was Studio Ghibli. If
I
not,
don't
or
think
maybe
it was.
Miyazaki. It was one or the other.
Really?
Because I had a DVD collection and I can't remember what was on it, but it was on there.
It doesn't seem like a Miyazaki movie to me. And I'm pretty sure it's
I don't
not.
think it seems like an anybody movie.
Miyazaki has actually a lot of similarities in his movies.
Oh, definitely. No, absolutely. I'll
Like,
agree
it's
with you
very
100%. But not
Jawoist?
all of them. Like,
Yeah.
they do vary. The point being, like, Studio Ghibli is phenomenal. Like, they take the fairy tale setting, put a little dark twist on it, and make you love every goddamn character in those fucking movies.
Oh, absolutely. It is how to make a movie. Like, he's so good at it.
Oh,
What's
fuck,
up?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
is so
I
amazing.
need to. I've seen parts of Big Trouble in Little China. I've seen the guy explode a billion times. But I've seen a lot of the crazy visuals, but I've never seen it just start to finish. There's a lot of movies like that. But yeah.
You know what? I think I got to go with number 2. Goes out to another one that the first time I watched it, I was so blown away, and every time I watch it now, I still look and am just amazed by how well it fits, even though it was fairly easy to pull it off. But I love The Usual Suspects.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Never saw that one.
Really?
No, totally worth it. Unfortunately, the only real way to watch Usual Suspects, it's one of the ones where knowing the ending does kind of like, okay, I know. Like, the experience of finding out and then going back is part of the fun. So I don't think you'd get as
If
much
you
out
don't
of
know
it.
the ending.
No, yeah, no, I don't actually.
Okay.
Oh.
No, what was the? Oh fuck, we watched the movie and I'm never gonna remember.
Oh, I know. I feel the same. I actually struggled
where
to
the
figure out that
ending-
name.
Where the ending is a thing?
Where it was the first time we were all watching it. It was if I could even remember faces, this
We
would
watched
be the easiest.
Shawshank for the first time with you.
Nope, not that.
Okay.
It's not like a classic. It's
Okay.
something that came out within the last 2 decades.
Oh, nice, Silver.
What's that?
Somebody just fixed their Xbox controller.
Apparently, Grave of the Fireflies is.
No,
Studio
yeah, no,
Ghibli.
that's what I was going to tell you, though, too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Studio Ghibli.
Ah, no, Tyro, stop. Stop that.
Erner's got good ones, though.
What?
1981 Evil Dead. I will never argue with the classic Evil Dead.
Okay.
Dark Knight, unfucking believable. Mad Max Fury Road,
love
one of the
Fury
most
Road.
beautiful fucking things I've ever seen. And the whole reason that we upgraded the sound the first time we reincarnated our fucking theater in the house.
Yeah. I think Fury Road is probably one of
I
the.
have not seen Black Panther yet.
Fury Road is one of the best examples of visual storytelling I've seen in a long time. Like, they tell so many things just with the visuals.
Just with action.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like, right away, there's a whole culture there. You can see all the crazy stuff that's happening.
Yes.
Yep.
Legion
It's
Bunny,
wild.
love Lucky Number 11. That's a very fun one.
You never slept it.
Number 3, I have actually had the opportunity to show to all of you. I shouldn't have shown it to you in that way, but I wanted to. I would pick Dark and Stormy Night.
Really?
I adore that movie,
I'm not
and to
saying-
me,
Have
it's
you the
infinitely.
letter?
Have you the letter?
I have
Have
the
I the
letter.
letter? Have you?
I have the letter.
I cannot I cannot not crack up at that. And when I need to laugh, it's one of the ones I would throw on. Like if I need to smile, if I'm just feeling like in that way, I throw on Dark and Stormy Night, and it is perfect. Which also puts in the other ones that just get close to that level but don't. Murder by Death. Murder by Death is very similar, but just can't get that same reaction.
Quack Quack Honk mentioned
Quack Quack.
my best friend is a vampire. Do you know guys?
My
know
best
that?
friend is a vampire. Yes, I've seen that one. That's
I never even heard of that. I'm a movie nerd.
Is that the one with all the child actors? Or
When
no,
did that
Hold
come
on,
out?
I might have two different movies. Andy,
No. Like I don't know the name of the movie I'm thinking of.
I'll have to look it up.
What's the plot?
I have no idea.
Hold on.
Well, no, I was asking.
No,
Barry.
I know. I'm really high now, and I can't think of what we were talking about.
Wow.
What were we just talking about? I mean, I'm drunk.
We were talking about
Shut up.
Potato Man.
Potato Man.
You guys have no idea how many.
Oh, Tyro, you've never seen it? Oh, it's a gloriously weird movie.
What movie?
Dark and Stormy Night.
Oh, okay.
Like, Xander knows this. Miko, unfortunately, has to put up with this. If I had my way, Surrealism would be the way of the Dragon Show. But
Oh,
shut up.
We may make a lot of things that are stupid in the very, very near future.
Yes.
And you might watch something we make and say, "What?" And that's okay. Maybe you like that.
I like that.
But we will have a lot of things coming out, and I hope we don't crowd our YouTube page too much.
We're going to put out a bunch of crap that we find funny.
I am going to, what do you call?
Oh, Glow, you got to see Dark
I
and
don't want to
Stormy
say
Night, so good.
segregate.
Raving Rendell, yes.
Oh, categorize all of our things so that everything keeps nice and neat. So, yeah. Sorry if there's a bunch of shit on our YouTube.
Oh, Tyro.
What?
He can't get Dark and Stormy Night in Australia.
Oh.
Tyro, let me find a copy. I'll see what I can do.
Not legitimately.
I mean, yeah, you can internet that shit. You can melt that shit.
You can melt that shit. Uh-oh, dog's out.
Pour it all over everything. Oh yeah.
Okay, so we return to the beginning. Mouse. Now, you've had partial answers, but what is your final answer? Monty Python versus Mel Brooks.
What was the actual question?
The question was, if we had to get rid of one of them so that contribution to society would be gone, who are we keeping? Like, who are we getting rid of, who are we keeping?
You know what? I choose to live in the world that Mel Brooks doesn't.
So you go with delete Mel Brooks because Monty Python was the more...
No, I never said there were more anything. I just would prefer to see that world because I feel like it would be more interesting.
Xander?
What?
Mel Brooks? Monty Python? I really like that question. That's
What
a
was-
fucking
what was
difficult
Mouse's?
question. Mouse is going with get rid of Mel Brooks, keep Monty.
Oh, it's Mel Brooks still.
You're keeping Mel Brooks?
You're the
I'm the tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
Mel Brooks is one of the greats.
Okay.
I cannot imagine this world without Mel Brooks. That being said, this world does not have the humor that I love without Monty Python.
Okay.
So, yeah, I gotta keep Monty.
Nice.
I adore everything that Monty Python does. the whole concept of just doing what they find funny and just doing it, and then sticking by it until the very end, up to, and I know I've talked about this on the show before. The night that HBO sponsored them getting an award from the Screen Actors Guild, they televised it on HBO, but this was after Graham Chaplin had already died.
Right.
So they had 4 chairs for Monty Python. They had all the chairs for Monty Python, and in Graham Chaplin's chair, there sits an urn. The entire goddamn time, they have Graham Chaplin's urn sitting next to them, and they're talking to it until the very end, where the urn starts rocking and clicking. Because obviously the spirit of Graham Chaplin was trying to... And they finished off the show with Graham Chaplin giving a message to the world from beyond the grave. Like, John Cleese insulted everyone.
And I remember what
Eric
it was,
Idle
I saw this.
It's amazing. If you get a chance, I wish I knew what it was called, but it was
Don't you remember
sponsored
the
by
message?
HBO. Oh, absolutely. The message was the favorite part.
Yeah.
He clicked out the theme to always look on the bright side of life.
Always look on the bright side of life.
And it was one thing when the cameras were on Monty Python singing Eric Idle on the guitar. It goes out to the audience. The camera zooms in, and this was, I want to say this was after Cheers was already off the air. It goes in on the entire cast of Cheers sitting in the audience, holding hands, tearing up, and singing along. Like, fuck you.
Huh.
Monty Python is God. They are the kings, the apex of what I truly believe comedy is.
We have another question, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
BGM
Ooh,
Wolf.
the last one had a lot of ice watering it down. This was pure
What?
tequila now.
BGM Wolf.
Hey, BGM Wolf.
What is your guilty pleasure restaurant?
Oh, the one that I get the fucking...
Greasy spoon.
Oh, the greasy,
spoon.
Yeah.
Whose name
Alkali
is
gets-
Mickey's.
It's Mickey's?
I think it's Mickey's.
Mm,
Rosie's?
Rosie's.
Rosie's. Mickey's was the old one. Oh, Mickey's the one that burnt down. Right.
Oh, shit.
We had a greasy spoon here that had a
Restaurant's
grease
burned down.
fire.
Oh!
They put it out with water, burnt the whole fucking thing to the ground. Rosie's is still here. Rosie's makes gyros the same way that I blow up a garage. You just keep shoving shit in there until it pops.
Yeah. Those Euros are insane.
Yeah, those are amazing.
Yep. So I can tack onto that.
And
Back
the proper
by-
way to eat that Euro is in a dirty laundromat.
Shut up.
What? It was great.
But
Anyway.
I just had the realization that like that's not normal to you.
What? Greasy spoons?
When I was living in Watoma,
I've gone
like,
to laundromats before.
well, no, we went to the laundromat
Okay.
like twice a week, and that's what we do. Like, there's A&W down the road. You grab a greasy burger and you sit on the dryer while it's doing your laundry because nobody's there watching it.
Yes.
You live in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my god.
What was the question though?
What is your guilty pleasure restaurant?
Oh, right.
Or place to get food, I think would
about
count.
stuffing things until they're about ready to pop.
Whoa.
Jimmy's Grotto.
Oh,
Is that what
the
happens
one?
at Jimmy's Grotto?
Yeah, that's the one by Bit?
It does. Yeah. No, that's the one by
Oh,
Bit.
shit. The place
They're
was killer.
calzones, or were they calzones? They called them something different. Didn't
There were fucking pizza pillows. I
Yeah.
could have slept on that thing.
I'll
They
play
were
you up one.
gigantic, greasy, and
Mine was Rosie.
delicious.
Yeah, they were amazing. That was the best calzone I've ever had. Sander,
I think Poker was the one who said mine has to be Taco Bell.
you're
Actually,
close.
no.
You're close.
You already know it.
Yeah, I know what it is.
No, you have to sit down for this place.
That's right.
That means it's classy. Fucking Chili's. It's
And
like
why is it Chili's?
Chippies. I mean, that's part of it.
Chili's, when he sits down, it's immediate. Like, we already know the answer. Hey, how you doing, Dragor? Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
Hi, Jagger.
When he sits down at
Chili's.
Chili's,
Yeah.
he still to this day asks him, if we order the chippies, are they unlimited refills? They have always been unlimited refills.
have to
and it is
ask.
still the first question he asks every time.
They're paper thin. The salsa's really good.
Yeah.
It's fucking wonderful. And then when I get my meal, I usually get the triple decker or whatever the hell. I order the Southwestern egg rolls. Are freaking amazing, and they're just deep fried bullshit, which is so good. And there's like, you dip it in Thousand Island dressing or some bullshit off the counter. It's just, I feel like I'm in somebody's dirty kitchen, and I love it.
There was a bakery where I grew up in Palos Heights, run by this wonderful, angry Polish woman. And she was just my favorite. And this bakery was right next to Benjamin Franklin, which is an old dime store. Like, that's how old I am. My town where I grew up in had a dime store where you get, like, frames, and it's also an antique store for your aunt. I don't know how to describe the fucking store, but that's what it was, frames mainly. So, right next door, there was this bakery where they would have the Bismarcks, which are Polish pączkis. They're jelly donuts, unfilled, on the fucking thing, fresh out of the oven. And when you would order one, she took out what looked like a food caulking gun, put the donut in a tray, fucked it with the caulking gun, and just started squeezing until the donut popped with filling, and then handed you the to-go tray, and would almost always tell you, you get out, don't eat in here, you make mess. And that was just how it was fucking amazing. I don't know, I think it had to close down because she shot someone. Somebody ate in her store on fucking floor washing day, and she shot them.
Don't shoot people, kids.
Shouldn't shoot people.
Get sexy, kids. Alright, sorry.
Hey, Kevin Spacey.
I was quoting Tim and Eric,
Oh, Tim and Eric. Oh
not
my God.
Kevin Spacey. Alright.
Oh my God, Tyro.
I'm trying to figure out what Drager's
Inquisition.
saying.
He's saying hi.
I know, but what about 30 cents, 36 cents more? Did you get that part?
I
is it
didn't actually
gone?
see what he said.
Here you go. It's in the middle of my screen.
Okay, you keep going.
Basically, how mad would you be if something was 36 cents more? And I don't understand, because I think we're already on to some other conversation.
Something about a dime store, maybe?
Yes.
Oh!
Yes. We're going to go with that. Hi, Dragor.
Hi, Dragger. Okay. Anyway.
And take a drink.
Take off your top and get killed by Greg Kinnear. Great freaking reference,
Greg
Erner.
Kinnear. Oh my God.
No, that's from Dr. Tran.
Yep.
No, yeah.
What?
Really?
He knows. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
no,
I
you,
know.
you have introduced me to so many new YouTube things lately. I'm scared.
The director of Dr. Tran
Dr.
ended up
Tran.
doing what? We just found out.
We
this
just
recently.
found out that
Oh,
the
it was
Bravest Warriors?
Bravest
Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah, Dr. Tran is the director for Bravest Warriors, which I saw for the first time. Oh, I'm really sorry. Remember that night where we did things and then you got sleepy? I wanted to say stoned so bad because that's what it was, but I messed that up big time. So there we were getting stoned.
that came out of your mouth.
Yeah. We were watching Bravest Warriors, and he went to bed, and we are like, well, we should go to bed too. And he's like, or we could finish Bravest Warriors. So we stayed up for another hour and a half and finished
Wait,
Bravest
did you
Warriors.
watch more than 2 seasons?
No, what we watched season
Okay,
one.
because I was going to say, I think there's 3 seasons out now, maybe, and I've only seen 2.
Yes, Dr. Tran gives out the hot ticket.
Toy Cack. So good.
So,
Oh my God.
if anyone wants something amazing, this gentleman over here showed it to me. He knew it too. But Bravest Warriors, I watched season 1. The finale to season 1 is everything that I wanted. That was so good.
Can you vaguely throw it at me? I don't
The
know.
door. The voiceover talking about the door.
Oh my God, I just remembered how season 2 starts.
Oh,
You're
I don't know
going to
that.
love
I'm
that.
already loving it. I'm already
Bravest
loving
Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good stuff for
it. The
when you-
Dragor, dear God.
When you are on a different plane of existence, it is a good thing to watch.
Yeah.
That and Avicii videos. Or that's
Avicii videos make me cry. We
They
don't
do
talk
make
about,
me cry.
We don't talk about Avicii videos. That's the stupidest idea for a music video ever. Hey,
Well, the
let's
old
get
man-
a young, attractive, blonde boy and make him live life to the fullest and record it for a 5-minute video. Like, that's the time I saw the video. Then my ears started leaking. Eyes are not
started
ears.
leaking.
Hate that shit.
What is it called? Father Told Me? Is the one where the guy has like so much money and he's going everywhere. He's GoProing his life. And you're just like,
Yeah, that's the one.
I wish I could do that.
I just
Right?
ride the bus.
But Xander,
Oh
it's
my
not a
God,
happy bus.
Xander.
Like,
It's a
let's,
hate bus.
A hate.
Ah, yes.
You've never ridden a bus
It's a
before.
hate Twinkie.
Or yeah, I hate Twinkie.
And you just watch that video like,
The
I've done nothing with
never-ending
my life.
story.
my version of that video would be like eating Taco Bell and playing a video game
At the same time.
and like wanking off a little bit before bed.
I just had an idea for a music video,
What?
and I'm going to write this down because the day that I
That's-
feel we create a song that is good enough, it is going to happen.
Do it.
That is my version of my exciting life. That's why I have to be creative, is to make my boring-ass life fun.
Yeah.
That's how that works, okay? You can always go in your head. That's why I like doing this shit. What? Let me ask people out there.
Raving? How the hell do you know?
What?
Look what Raving Rendell... Oh, you can't read, can
I
you?
can't read. I can.
See
I
what
can read
Raving
now.
Rendell just said.
Okay.
I promise you I didn't mention it to him.
Okay. I'm trying
I
to.
swear to God.
What did you do?
Raving caught something. I don't know how.
Okay. I lost the chat. Okay. You go ahead and. I'm gonna try to-
Wintergatten is awesome to... I don't know.
Wintergarten? Is that German?
I don't know who that is. Shit, somebody else had our idea. I think we're
Wait,
done.
what? What's our idea?
Wintergatten, something. Oh, this is what Raving Rendell said. Newest YouTube discover Wintergatten marble machine.
What the hell's that?
I don't know what that is, but remember our idea?
Uh,
Marbles.
Yeah, you're crazy marbles. What the hell
Fuck!
is
Somebody
wrong?
beat me to it.
No,
What-
your
what is
idea is
I-
bonkers.
Okay, you've watched. He keeps showing me wrestling videos.
Okay.
People with personalities, and then in the end
I
they go
watched
into.
wrestling that made me cry yesterday.
But
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
such good wrestling, it made you tear up.
You
the
have to.
story was so good.
Yes,
You have to show me
The
that.
story-
You have to
no.
show me that.
Guys.
No, we can't.
Oh no.
Because you won't understand.
Oh, it's,
yeah.
it's that
you
good.
have to have. You have to know the
Oh.
history. I mean, we've been with these characters
For like 3 years.
5 years, 3 years. Yeah, probably.
I understand wrestling enough to know that sometimes you have to be super invested to
Yeah,
get it.
that's the weird thing about wrestling. like,
Marbles.
marbles. What about marbles?
So me and him got drunk one night
Okay.
off of weed, and we had come up with an idea to combine wrestling with those marble races.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I want to build a giant marble run and then run the marbles through it. But every marble that exists, because you need a bunch of them that are matching. So the yellow marble with the pink universe inside of it, I need like 10 of those. So 10 of those, that's the marble with the pink universe inside of a team. But when they're done racing, we get to interview the marbles. Because all I need is some styrofoam, and I can paint the marbles. Oh yeah! And we just do
He
like
wants to make them promo and
WWE.
stuff.
And we WWE the marbles. And we'd race the real marbles for a real marble race because marble races are super chill. And then we go back to the marbles that we created and they're like fucking each other's bitches. You know, like in WWE. Lots of marble bitch fucking.
What is wrong with you?
This is good art. This is what I want
Is
to do.
that how it ends? With Miko in the turtleneck? This is art! I'm Andy Warhol! We need to give you a goddamn turtleneck. With that hair? Like, good lord, man. You are Andy Warhol. But I'm sorry.
I'm just still reeling from whatever the fuck I just heard.
I wanted to do that so bad, but
Marvel
somebody did it.
Wrestling Federation? No, no one's done it.
No,
That's what
nobody's
he just
done it.
said.
No, that is
you,
literally.
you heard one thing about marbles, and that's
Yeah,
it.
marbles
You're-
exist.
Do you remember it's a goddamn OK Go video, except with marbles doing everything instead.
Yeah. Okay, go. We're just going to go with okay, go. Is that what the show has turned into? Let's talk about shit we love on YouTube.
Dragger mentioned turtle races. Please tell me the turtles have, like...
Okay, there is a place
like-
on 95th Street, right down here.
What?
They did turtle races
No
last
way.
night. My coworker Kay
Where?
My coworker Kay came in.
Here?
Wow,
yeah,
that's
that was
tough.
right.
My coworker KK came in. Oh, dude, be careful with that one.
Do people,
Hold
like,
on, are
shoot
you
at
talking
the
about
turtles
the
to
Red
make them go
Palm,
fast?
or are
Red
you
Palm.
talking the Red Palm did turtle races last night?
Apparently.
Why didn't we know about this?
Like a block from the hospital.
Yeah.
I really
Oh.
just need to go there after work.
Is
and
that
make
a bar
Xander pick me
thing?
up.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
dude, it's the Red Palm. Like legitimately the best local marketing play you could have. It's like, is that a palm tree? And then at night you drive past it. Does it have red Christmas lights? The Red Palm. Gotcha. We'll be there. Except
Okay.
on fucking Turtle Night, apparently.
They better have the names of turtle puns. That's all I gotta say.
But no, like they had like turtle races, and you could get more tickets by like buying beer. There is nothing better.
That's genius.
I
Buy a beer, get a ticket.
I think it's if you buy a pitcher, you get 3.
Oh
Well,
my
as far as,
god,
like,
I love this.
And what happens if you your turtle wins? You get more beer or something?
You know, I don't know what the tickets are for. I never asked because I
You
was
get to
I
eat
was
the
just still
turtle.
like,
What?
I do it.
Oh God! It'd be
If
so
you
sad.
pick the
I
winning
can't do
turtle, you get to eat it?
Only the toughest go down.
So wouldn't you want to take the losing turtle?
it. No,
No,
don't you
no.
know? It's like the Mayans.
It's-
When they sacrifice the winning team.
That's right.
It's anti-Darwinism.
And god damn it, you're the reason that movie about Costco exists.
Wait,
Fuck, I
what?
couldn't think of the name of the movie about Costco.
Costco movie?
Yes,
Oh,
where everyone's stupid.
Idiocracy.
Yes, Idiocracy. It's a movie about Costco.
Good lord.
That is one that's actually on my list to the point that I have it on my computer.
Oh, no shit.
From Google.
I've
and
seen
I
the first
never-
half.
I never watched it.
I will totally watch it with you. I've only seen the first half.
Okay, but John dies at the end first.
Oh, sold. Yeah, I've wanted to see that for such a long time. All right,
Wait.
let's go back to the chat.
Wait.
Sorry,
There's
we
a
totally
hold on.
just
There's a
forgot
Lego,
about this.
There's a Lego Voltron coming out. How
Wait,
is that-
what?
I don't know.
I would totally watch
So-
anything Lego.
Silver Gaudamon says there's a Lego Voltron coming out next week, and I don't.
Wait,
maybe
a
maybe it's an
movie or a
actual
game?
Legos. Like
Oh, or maybe that, yeah.
that's probably
Thank
what
you,
it is.
Dragor. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yes.
Okay, what is... Nope, lost it.
Okay.
Gone.
Next.
Welcome to Ferret's thought process.
My thought process is
You
a
have
little...
ashes in your hair.
I am gray now. You're gay. You're gay now.
I'm gay now.
Gay now.
Is this retroactive?
Would you do me a favor? I want to give out our second shout out. If you would please...
Shout-outs. What?
if you would just ask one of the
Oh,
questions
yeah,
from the chat.
Guys, give us questions and stuff. Make us talk about things. Nico.
The question is what?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I mean,
All right, since we haven't asked a question yet, everyone in ARC, shout out, giving a huge shout out to Uncle Kage. His next wine stream is going to be on August 11th. There are a lot of things happening, but he does not specifically tell us on our chat if it's a secret or not. So just so you know, August 11th, Uncle Kage's wine stream. He will be on his own channel. That's Uncle Kage on YouTube. If you haven't, hit subscribe on Uncle Kage's YouTube. And if you haven't, it should be right below this video. Hit subscribe on your YouTube, guys. That has really been helping us out lately. If you didn't see the video come out over the chat today, we do apologize for the new technical difficulties. Obviously, there's still more going on. But because of the generosity of all of you, we were able to buy the Dragon Show a new splitter, which is now having every piece of equipment we have out here hardwired into the internet.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for helping us
Which apparently
reach that goal.
works to varying degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
what
figure
the
that
hell?
out. I
It's
think
probably
he's got
just
it right.
Comcast. Or, well, that too.
Yeah, he turned off, even on this computer, don't forget, we had to reinstall Steam everywhere. We had Steam running all over the house.
oh.
So he turned them all off.
That's a thing? Like, that's a bad thing? That
Oh, the
Steam
updates.
eats bandwidth like crazy.
Really?
Oh,
Which
just
is why
in
whenever
general?
like we're
Oh.
doing the Dungeons and Dragons,
Okay.
I really try not to do anything Steam related, just because yeah, like,
oh, when we're streaming on Sundays.
right.
Yeah.
Also, streaming is pretty detrimental to our thing. Rocket League is hilarious while that's happening.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard you play Rocket League while getting lag.
Yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out and watching our stupid bullshit. We are
Oh my
trying to
God.
do more things and have more plans of making those things into other things.
And I promise I'll drink rather than doing other things, because that turns out so bad.
And this
I
is
like
real.
it.
This is related. Chat. What are your favorite furry video games? And
Oh, yeah.
to make it even better, what's your favorite obscure furry game that you don't think most people know about?
Right.
For me, there's a game called Owl Boy. It's one of the best freaking games you'll play. It's like $20 on Steam, maybe. I'm sure it goes
Yeah,
on sale.
no, I think it was like $19.99, and I'm sure
Yeah.
at this point it goes on
It
sale,
has
yeah.
adorable characters. It's awesome.
All right, I don't want to lose it. Dragor. Lost it. Give me your phone.
For real?
Keep talking. Dragor had a great one.
Oh, okay. You got one, Mouse?
One way.
Got it. From Dragor, his question. Wow. Dude, Dragor, thank you. You are all characters and or bodies in a murder mystery plot. What is it? Who did it? What's the motive?
What?
That's nasty.
We are all characters
There's
in
a
a
murder mystery plot. What is it?
We're
Who
setting
did
up
it?
our own murder mystery.
We're setting
dinner
up our
party.
own Oh, yeah. Murder Mystery Dinner Party, I think, would be the mystery of the con chairs. And we're going to get myself, Kage, and Boozy, who runs Basement Con, so he's a con chair. And we're going to just be dead while you guys figure out a plot. No, that's the fucking plot. He asked, he wants a murder, a plot, and a motive. The murder was, we just kill each other because we know purgatory exists. We run conventions. We're obviously going to purgatory. And the motive, we wanted a fucking break. So you two figure that out while we have cocktails in Valhalla. My murder mystery is awesome. I got cocktails.
You just, like, Danganronpa this shit?
I found a way to vacation by dying.
To where, like, there's a murder, and then, like, the answer is more convoluted and dumb than you could ever imagine.
But I would do it.
I know you would. Because you're an idiot. Alright.
For
Sorry,
a
guys.
joke. But what's your murder mystery plot, motive, and killer?
The murder is that the body is Potato Man.
Potato Man.
He was diced with the dicer peeler. What?
Love you, Dragor.
In the kitchen with the candlestick. Wait.
What? You're just describing Clue.
I know.
You went
shut
over
up.
to Clue.
Okay,
then-
but I mean, it's the most popular murder mystery party.
Clue
then-
is the best.
And then what's his face? Tim Curry in all his prime
Yep.
shows up, starts to explain it, but then we just like meet eyes in the living room, and then we start whispering each other, and then we have sex as the credits roll. And then you never find out who did it. You just have to be happy with the answer because that's life.
Holy shit.
Finn. Deal with it. You have to watch us fuck. That's all the answers
Don't
you
you
get.
need a new drink from the garage?
Wait, oh, you get a beer or something?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
In a bit.
Oh, you're going to the garage?
I wager that Xander's furry game is Night in the Woods. Arx thinks that Xander's favorite furry game is Night in the Woods.
It probably is.
Alright, Xander. Night in the Woods or Undertale?
Oh, and a
I
fight?
have not played Night in the Woods yet.
Ah!
Yeah.
Whoa!
You haven't played Undertale either.
Whoa! Pause. Hold on. I beat Undertale.
Yeah, he did.
Hold on. I gotta
No,
go
you
for a
didn't.
pause. I have to go for a pause in a second here. Undertale is one of the most amazing things I have ever had the privilege to play. Night in the
only half
Woods is up there with Undertale?
For me, it is.
I'm not sure that you would be as on board with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might hate the characters. I don't know.
There's a lot that I will not get into
Okay.
on any stream.
Okay. Understood.
Oh, about like... Yeah, I understand. Okay. As far as the themes and stuff?
Correct.
Dry
Oh.
scale, I'll answer your question, but you need to talk about what dystopia you're talking about. The genre, the LARP, if there's a game called Dystopia, I don't know. Sorry.
Dystopia.
Well, no. Wait. I think he's asking which dystopia you prefer, BioShock or Candyland. I don't know what Candyland is other than...
I'm pretty sure it's just the board game.
Just Candyland?
Oh my god, no, it's fucking...
Adventure Time.
Yes, it's Adventure Time. Holy fuck.
It's living in the Candy Kingdom.
Yeah,
So-
but what dystopia is better, BioShock or Adventure Time? Impossible question.
What
Oh my
are you
God.
talking about? Candyland still got it going on. BioShock's been done for how many years by the time you got down there?
That's true.
Oh, I like that. That's actually... Okay, I see what you're saying now. That's actually really funny. Okay, yeah.
Adventure Time has more material and stuff.
Oh, and
But I love
Adventure Time
BioShock.
just won. I was going to say that nothing ever broke me as much as it's like that moment, but more so when the gentleman...
No, he didn't finish all the routes.
All the roots in BioShock? But
No, in
the
Undertale.
magician in
Undertale.
BioShock walking down the stairs after you've been going through his whorehouse and collecting things for his... The magician walking down the stairs, building up to that fight. That actually compares to A Slave Listens to me.
Oh, you like that part?
I was blown away by it. It was so beautiful and put me in the mood for the game. Like, I was fully immersed at that moment. The wonderful twist with A Man Listens, like, that was amazing, but him walking down the stairs put me in a mindset where all I wanted was myself to be there. It totally immersed me in the game.
I really think you'd like Bioshock Infinite.
I think I'd like Bioshock.
Maybe.
Didn't you tell me that I was literally a scene away from getting to the part of the game I would like?
Yeah, basically.
Fuck. I suck at video
Now you're going to
games.
start it again. We're
Yes,
gonna let's
Tyro.
play that shit.
I don't know if I want to let's play a first-person... They already know I suck at everything. Do they need to
Okay.
know I suck at that?
What would you like to see us play? There's a question.
Also,
Go,
I'm
go.
only like 5 hours into Bioshock for my
Original?
first time.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you'll love it.
Yeah. Don't yet.
Okay.
I was playing it with Allie, and I was trying
okay.
to sit down and get through it, but I can't play without other people. I don't know.
Ooh.
Dragger's got a second good one,
I
but we're
got-
going to skip it for a moment for BGM Wolf. Which video game would you happily live your life in, aside from Skyrim, which, yes, you absolutely nailed it, BG Wolf. I would have picked Skyrim. And that goes down to what role I would play in the game. I would pick City Skylines if I could still be God.
What game would I want to live in?
What game do you want to live in?
The Sims? I don't know.
Do you want to live in City Skylines? Do you understand?
God.
Okay, think about your life at work, where you have your Brian. So
What?
here you are in this world with this bumbling idiot who can't seem to do anything right
I'm getting a
despite
beer.
the signs and specifically the stoplights that you put right in the intersection. Now, this is Chicago. People blow those every day, but they do them successfully 99.8% of the time. In City Skylines, you place a sign, they don't necessarily listen to that. All I remember is Xander and I trying to calmly play a game out in the living room and hearing, "Use the right lane!"
I was salty, okay? I was very salty.
A little salty.
But I
I'm just
do...
saying, do you want to live in that world? That is
Apparently.
worse than being in elementary
Once I finish the town, I could take vacations in the city. I could make myself a whole continent.
Until it decides, well, we're more educated than you.
Ah! That's true.
See, this is a tricky question because a lot of the games that are really fun to play have terrible worlds that I don't want to live in. Excuse me. So yeah. So that's hard to answer that question.
Mouse, what game do you want to live in?
That is hard to answer that question.
You know what? Okay, so if we're going to change it up like that, I'm going to go with World of Warcraft in the new one. The newest World of Warcraft.
Why is it like?
Because I would just never
Is
go
that
above
what?
level 40 because you can't possibly die in that game anymore because the whole game is about getting your character to level 99. So just get up to level 40 or I can be a rich adventurer and retire somewhere in Stormwind and fuck a bunch of pixels. There, I win.
Fuck a bunch of pixels?
Yeah! 11010 no condom.
Okay, you're done. I don't even know if I want to live at night in the woods because that's kind of depressing.
We are not having a bouncy cancel
It's
at
too
IFC
real.
this year.
It's too real.
And we're already living in that world.
It's true.
We're just not, well,
Battletoads? Because, okay, Battletoads would be great to live in because when you're not, like, dying and falling in pits and stuff, it's just toads hanging out with each other with their doctor friend, and the only evil is, like, the only woman in the universe. It's really weird. So,
No bouncy cancel
for a
at
gay
IFC.
guy, it sounds pretty good.
No water slide at first squared. I just...
By the way, I don't make the rules. It's true. Battletoads, the only woman in the game, is the fucking bad guy, which is weird. I'm sorry.
Women in video games? What's next? Women in real life?
Okay. But I am excited for the new Battletoads, which will be out God knows when.
And Miko, did you have a game to live in, or did you dodge that one? Dodge!
God, no, like, there's so many ups and downs. And
Right?
Oh, Second Life. Got it.
Oh.
We just hang out, talk, and go to the spheres when we want to screw in public.
Right.
That's all you do.
Also, you're furries if you want to be.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to be.
Also,
I could- although
you can
I-
fly in the
You can
T-pose.
fly in a T-pose. I might lose my dick, though. That's something that might happen, because that's what happened to me. I played Second Life, I bought a dick, and I, like, dropped it somewhere. And I'm like, that was an expensive dick.
Damn it, Tyro.
And I'm like, that's enough of Second Life for me. So
Hi, Corgi.
it's a lot like real life in that way.
Hi, Corgi.
At least in real life, I can't drop my dick.
All right, Dragger had one, and I don't know if I can answer it.
Okay.
And that's a great question. And audience, I want to hear your moments too. And bear in mind, this is tons of spoilers, guys. So try to do it without the spoiler. Maybe we'll know it. The moment that first made you go, wow. The moment that
In a video
impressed
game?
you in a video game. The first time.
Ooh.
Because he's right. When I think of video games, I think it was like, okay, I am doing something right now, and I am kind of wasting my time.
I have one.
What's the first moment? What?
First moment.
I can't think of the first moment.
I think I can.
Go
Can
ahead.
you? Okay. You got one? Go.
Final Fantasy Chronicles,
Ooh.
where it came out with Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
And I was sitting down and playing Chrono Trigger and trying to get through it. And there's a point that the game makes you make a decision. It's a pretty obvious decision. You go, well, sure, I could do the obviously good thing
Yeah.
and the thing that I've been progressing towards this whole time, or I could literally give up.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I had never seen anything like this in a game, and I was like, you know what? I bet you it's a hilarious joke. I gave up.
Game
And
over.
it gave me the first ending to
Yes.
the game. It wasn't game over. It was the first end that I got to in that game. And that blew me away. A game
Oh.
with multiple endings. A game where the decisions you make in the game affect the outcome. Also,
Yeah,
time
sure.
travel.
Huh. That's fucking awesome. That's a good one. Xander, you had one?
Yes. One that comes to mind is the first time I played Final Fantasy IV, because A, the music was amazing. B,
It was
the
one of the
first-
first songs I learned to play on the piano.
yeah,
was- was-
yeah, the Red Baron thing.
Yep, absolutely.
It was the first RPG I ever played with a story, so that whole format was just blowing my mind at the time.
Yeah,
and
it
I
wasn't-
felt so involved playing it that I wanted to make something as cool as that, you know. So there.
Let's make an RPG Maker game.
I used to run the site.
Oh, that's right. That was all
Yeah.
you. You used to do
I made
RPG
RPG
Pavilion.
Maker Pavilion, which is still kind of around, maybe not. It was a thing in history for like 20 years, and then it went away because, well, everyone got jobs and, you know, all those sad things. And I got more furry, so.
Oops.
I gotta go with a weird one because it was one of those first time a video game totally just got me.
Uh-huh.
Rise of the Triad.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Rise of the Triad is one of the billion Doom clones out there.
Okay.
Rise of the Triad was exactly like Doom. You run around, there's weird
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
and you pick up weapons, but the thing is about it is it's also mystic. So there's a few weapons in there that are like magical. The staff, which is a bolt that just
Sure.
keeps going. Well, it was a DOS-based game, so you could edit level jump.
Okay.
And it was very obvious that you could go to the last level. Like, once you figured out how to hack it, it wouldn't be hacking, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
There was an obvious, like, oh, okay, let's go to the last level. The last level is not the last level of the game. The game ends at level 68. The last level is 69 that you can only get to by hacking. And when you go into this room, all the walls and everything are made out of squares with glowing runes on it. If you walk up to it, it says, you should not be here. And the whole level is just them throwing
No.
every boss in the game at you as it moans these weird... And none of them can be killed until you find the God Hand, which literally shoots a bolt which continuously does damage to one creature. And all it has on the screen is your hand. And all these say, you shouldn't be here. And it's literally, I sat in the computer lab at St. Lawrence and was just staring at the screen as every boss in the game killed me. It was amazing.
I would have shat myself.
It was so, right?
I wouldn't know. Like, legitimate fear.
Rise of the Triad.
Legitimate fear that I had as a kid. And still, it doesn't, like, scare me to the point of, no, I won't do this, but, like, computer glitch horror blows me the fuck away.
That's why...
Maybe we have to get him to play that somehow.
Undertale broke me.
No. What's the name of the game? The GameCube game.
Oh my god, fucking Eternal Darkness.
It's been on my list
Requiem.
for most of my life. I've never been able to play it. Everyone has told me that would be my favorite game.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that shit scared the crap out of me. Not only was the Super Nintendo version of Birdo from Super Mario 2, not only was it terrifying to begin with, but while you're fighting the very first Red Birdo, which I think is on like World 4-2 or something, I don't know. While in this intense battle, because I'm, 7 years old, and I'm playing this game, and I'm really excited, I've never gotten this far before, and there's this thing that kind of creeps me out, okay, great, fine, whatever. And then your younger brother, who has shunts in his head and literally can't even sit up and hold himself up, it's weird, but he's fine.
Okay.
He has like a little extra weight in his head, so sometimes it kind of throws him off and he falls over, and he falls right into the cabinet, which knocks the Super Nintendo. So the cartridge gets jostled, and there's Birdo making the creepy noise over and over as it filled the screen with multicolored Birdos.
Oh my god.
I still have a recurring nightmare about Birdo
What the
coming out
hell?
from under the basement and in fucking pixel graphics. Like,
Does he spit eggs at you?
I don't fucking know, because I usually end up screaming as I wake up.
What
Birdo
happened
is my
to
furry.
you?
Cheers.
Awesome. All
That
right,
is
well,
wonderful. I'm
we're gonna get some Birdo art with Miko.
Birdo art with Miko. Oh, I love it.
Look, it creeps me out as much as it turns me on these days. Okay.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna actually go over to Quack Quack Hawk, so I'm gonna segue off of that really fast.
Okay.
I like games like Tetris and Russian, which is why I like playing a healer priest in WoW, which I totally agree. Usually when we play RPGs, I usually end up in the role with healer, because I find healer to be that one class that really tests your skills, because when's the hardest time being a healer? You're the guy that needs to make the retreat happen. That's legitimately the hardest part. And in video games...
My skills in running away are like none other.
I used to be a decent healer, but at Nero, and I really do miss this gentleman, I had an old friend of mine from high school. His furry name would have been Snap. His real name was Jeff, but we all called him Snap, because that was his Nero name, and he to this day is known as one of the greatest healers in Nero.
Okay.
One of the ways you play Nero, and you started to learn this too, is anyone in the back line has to watch the battlefield. Your battle controllers, you need to know what's going on, and Snap was just good at that. So he was the best healer for that reason more than anything else. And during a battle, Jill, Nick's wife, Jill had just gotten withered by a ghoul. So Jill took her shield hand, put it behind her back. Right as that happened, Mike reached forward and put a shield magic up on Jill. Now, Jill is fighting with her sword, but no shield. Major disadvantage. The healer in the back row did not hear Mike put a shield magic up on Jill. Snap saw this, and as he was casting Magic Storm, which is magic missiles as fast as you can throw them, as long as you have packets. So he's throwing Magic Missile 5, Magic Missile 5, Magic Missile 5, sees the Wither Limb, Magic Missile 5, Magic Missile 5, sees the Shield Magic, Magic Missile 5, Magic Missile 5, hears the incant for Restore Limb, knowing that she has a Shield Magic up with Magic Missile 5, hit her in the back, Magic Missile 5, kept throwing Magic Missiles, Restore Limb comes back, she gets to put her shield up, Magic Missile 5, Shield Magic, Magic Missile 5. We all saw it happen from the bad guy's point of view, and we had to stop. And it was halt, and everyone catches up, well, what's the matter? It's like, do you understand what just happened? And we had to tell everyone what he had just pulled off. 3-1 lay on, and we died beautifully. Yeah, I will. That is some of my favorite shit when it all comes down to how quick can you think. Fucking love those moments.
I have a quick thing that someone asked best horror or favorite horror game and stuff like that. I wanted to point something out. Okay, people were mentioning moments and stuff, and we can't recreate this for Let's Play because we have all played it. Because of me. Because I made everybody play this. And you can play it for free. Because the demo is one part of it.
Oh.
The demo is free, and it's its own separate story. They all connect somehow. There's a game on Steam called Stories Untold.
Oh, holy shit.
That was so good.
You can download and play the demo, which is the first story.
Yeah, I think it's like 1 of 4 or something.
Go play it, because it's fucking amazing. And it's one of those weird horror
Yep.
/ experience things.
Yep. Sit down, play it in a room where you won't be distracted. Like,
yes.
No loud noises.
Play it at night if you can.
I was going to say, if you can, at night, in the dark, headphones on, I promise it's not like Amnesia level bullshit.
No.
It's
Yeah.
not going to, like, make you shit yourself.
I
sat down and did it, which
Yeah.
says a lot, because if I don't have somebody to hug while I'm playing a horror game, it's over.
what I was going to say is, yeah. How long would you say it is? It's not even an hour, right?
No.
Oh,
no.
no.
Like half an hour?
And if you're familiar with...
If you're familiar with the style, you will understand.
It's text adventure, kind of.
Right. They're
Kinda.
There's pseudo text and adventure parts, and that's what makes it difficult for some people to grasp. John tried playing it, and he was having a hard time because he never played those.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
But if you understand that, yeah, I'd say 20 minutes at most.
Okay, 20 minutes?
Tyro, the Swiss... I was not the reason that the Swiss economy that happened. That just happened while I was at work, and that was a... that was an interesting day. But no, that is not my fault. You cannot blame... Now, I've had moments where I've hurt other economies, but if you're talking about the one that killed the Swiss economy, that was Switzerland did that to themselves. That is why you need to start thinking about decades into the future when you do stupid things like create a bunch of tariffs.
So,
But the blip in the market, that was me.
Erner said
Hey, Erner.
that there's a Call of Cthulhu official video game coming out on October 30th.
Seriously?
It's a mystery RPG, and your character will go insane no matter what. Oh dear.
I'm so in.
I hope it's good.
I do need to play more Lovecraftian
Love.
video games.
I heard there is a Lovecraft Cthulhu game that is great up until you get a gun. And once you get a gun, it's no longer... It's basically a generic shooter. But up until then, it's like really scary and cool. So I have to check it out, because I can't remember which game it is. It's some Cthulhu first-person PC game. So maybe we'll check that out.
Call of Cthulhu might be one of my favorite universes. Call of Cthulhu and Shadowrun hold special places in my heart.
What?
Like evil black heart.
No, shit. I was just thinking about Shadowrun, and then my mind fled into detachable penis that we were talking about earlier, and then I remembered that is a legitimate thing that you can spend points on.
Absolutely
to
is.
have essentially a bionic penis, which gives you a storage slot.
You can store things in there?
Usually sperm samples.
Credit cards?
Yep.
In your penis?
Yeah, like I can't remember how it works, but essentially items size small or lower.
Okay, Tyro, and I want both of you to disagree with me on this because there's a million reasons why. Why is Call of Cthulhu Universe? Why is that mythos so special? My answer, and I bet you they have different ones.
Oh, sure.
My answer is I have been playing RPGs since I was 15 or earlier. I've been playing RPGs way longer, but like real like pen and paper shit. Call of Cthulhu was the first one to me that said, you are a totally normal guy. And remember all those characters you made in D&D? These fucking demigods? That's the enemy. You're normal, and that is so insane that you can't contemplate what is going on, so the way to fight it is to avoid it. And the game, if run by an incredibly skilled DM, can bring that out. Call of Cthulhu is not a game I run, The style does not agree with mine. It would be very hard for me to get that kind of thing. But it's all about atmosphere, and it's all about the fact that you are an insignificant speck versus God. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Mouse?
I don't know why you think I disagree with you.
Oh, see,
No,
usually
because
people
that is
argue with
100%.
me.
No.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we'll make that to you. Darkest Dungeon as a live stream? Because I don't know how to play it.
I play Darkest
You
Dungeon
know how
live
to
stream.
play it.
But hold on, so you actually agree with that it's basically your normal versus God.
Right. My first experience was probably with like RPGs tabletop was probably only. God, it was only like 8 years ago at this point.
Hold on, at Bits?
Yeah.
The game I was playing in was one of your first experiences, or was it one of the ones they were running when I wasn't
We're not
there?
talking about the game I hate, right?
No.
Okay.
No, this is the actual
Oh,
RPG.
yeah.
You dislike, and you just dislike
Arkham Horror.
Arkham Horror.
You dislike Arkham Horror, which I understand. I love Arkham
The
Horror, but
Beverly
I
Brothers.
who are the brothers in the forest? It is the...
No,
something-
Everly, isn't it?
Is it Everly? Guys, Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, yeah, not Beverly.
Beverly Brothers.
Arkham Horror, the board game. In the woods, there is a gang of people that killed him legitimately every turn
goddamn time.
for 4 turns. Like, he
Okay,
gave
so-
up his game.
So here's
The
wood.
Sheldon Gang.
Sheldon Gang!
Sheldon Gang.
Is that
yeah.
it?
Okay, so here's the woods. I'm pretty sure the asylum is like down here. So they're right next to each other,
Yes.
right? And so every time I ended up getting out, deciding to leave the asylum and going out there, like we had enough players that we were shuffling through the cards because there's only so many for down there. And it got really quiet all of a sudden. But no, every time I would get out, I would go into the woods, and I would trip over a rusty metal box.
Yeah.
And every
Oh,
time I
yeah.
would roll the same dice roll, that there would be a goddamn foot in the box.
And it'll make you crazy?
And it was a low sanity character. I just left the asylum. I go crazy. I go back to the asylum. That was my entire game, was going to the asylum and or getting lost in time and space, and therefore saving other people and leaving myself in there.
That's right. You sacrificed yourself like 3 times during that playthrough. And Iggy is the one who pointed out this to us. Iggy, if you ever watch this, miss you, buddy. There are 2 boxes in that deck. That's why you came across it so many times. Because when you pull, you shuffle. So you have a chance of getting the same card again. We did not know until Iggy told me there are 2 boxes. One of them has an okay, like, you won, you beat the card, here's $1. But the negative to it is you go fucking crazy. There's another separate card where the win is like, you found a chainsaw, and the lose is like, your toe kinda hurts. There are 2 fucking lockbox cards in that fucking deck.
Huh.
Really?
Yes, Iggy is the one who pointed it out to me because you've told that story while we were around, and he was
Okay.
like, "Oh my god!" and told me that.
But back to the thing. Basically, I think I think for the same reason. After playing 3.5 a couple of times, Pathfinder once, I was like, well, what's World of Darkness? I read Old World of Darkness. I was like, this is okay. Seems kind of harsh. I dig it. And then I read Mage.
I've always wanted to try Mage.
I don't remember if it's the Awakening or the Ascension. One of them's the old one. I jumped right to the new one because I was done with World of Darkness after reading it.
I get you.
I've only played 2 sessions, and it wasn't the DM's fault at all. It was the player's fault that the game fell apart.
World of Darkness, original World of Darkness, has flaws that are easily
Avoided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a good group, you could have avoided them, and World of Darkness is a great game, but you have one bad player, it spoils the game.
Yep.
World of Darkness did have that problem, you are totally right. So unfortunately, we did one of my all-time favorite systems, Deadlands. Fucking playing cards to cast spells?
Yeah.
Glorious. Ruined entirely by the fact that they had no decent system for movement. The second you did anything out of your imagination and needed to know movement, the game fell apart because you were using playing cards for initiative, so you never knew how many turns you would get in a round.
All right,
and it
get
did
back
not
on
know.
the woods.
Sorry.
No, you guys are just nerding too much.
Well, no,
Sorry.
I was waiting for a stopping point.
My bad. Your turn.
Call of Cthulhu is special because, as Alkali said, It's the ultimate example of humanity's innate willpower. You will die, but you will die shaking your fist at an impossible monstrosity.
Yes, you will.
All right, we have. Did you guys still want to keep this 2 hours or no?
We have been told that our friend is not streaming tonight, so we can go as late as we want.
Okay. All right. I was gonna ask for more questions and stuff.
No,
like
let's
that.
get more questions. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up soon.
Sorry,
I've been
was
having
like,
a great time.
I didn't know what was happening and what you were talking about. So I'm sure. I was
very
the only
cool,
one.
QM.
What?
QM's teenage daughter is teaching a student-led class next year on Pathfinder. A lot of schools now are putting D&D into their curriculum, not classes, but after-school activities, because legitimately D&D is the next theater. Like, it's after-school theater. I did improv in high
Tyro
school.
said the fire's dead again.
Why don't you take a breather in the garage for a moment? Because I'm going to go right after you.
Okay.
Or should I go first?
Well, it's all like.
I was going to re-up afterwards anyway, so I figured we could end it on a high note.
Oh, God, you're fired.
I'm going to go... I'm
really bad at this.
Thank you. I'm going to go end it on a high note. You keep
Oh
going.
my God. All right, guys. Blah blah blah. Yakety schmackety. Give us some goddamn subjects.
Blah blah blah. Yakety.
What should we play? As far as like, think of some furry games you want to see.
While they're asking you your questions, Andrew, why don't you make some announcements?
Like what?
Future plans.
Do we have future plan announcements to make? I don't know which ones we're supposed to make and not make. A lot of them are just when we're blazing out of our gourds. So I don't know what the real plans are. Okay. Guys, what are some what are some furry games you want to see us play? Even for like an hour.
Yeah. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Conker's Bad for a Day.
That's
Snake
Tyro
Rattle and
says.
Roll. That's another good one. Do you remember that?
Snake Rattle and Roll. What's that?
It's a weird NES game where you're a snake.
Oh.
And you go and you collect marbles. You get bigger. And as you get bigger, you become a bigger snack.
This is Snake.
No, it's not. But it's on what do you call that? The 3D where it's like isometric.
Sure.
Where it's like that's how
Yeah.
it works, and it's actually, of course, they play Shake, Rattle, and Roll at the fucking. But it was actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
One of
Could
those-
try that. Snake Pass, another snake game. Oh, what was that?
Snake Pass, right?
What was that game? Like you're a snake. Go figure.
You're a snake.
You're a snake. But
Mouse game. You have to play mouse game.
Yeah, we need to buy that.
old one or new?
Nope.
No, new mouse game for your
Oh,
birthday.
okay.
Congratulations, you have mouse game now.
Oh.
It's
Did
official.
we not tell him yet?
No.
Oh,
we never
shit.
told him.
We bought you a game for your birthday and totally forgot until just now.
Or we never
Mouse
bought
game.
mouse game. No, there's a.
Oh god. Okay, but no fucking webcams watching me VR.
Why? Really? I can
maybe.
turn it off.
No, we can. It's just gonna be embarrassing as shit.
That's right.
Oh, well, okay, we'll put the main screen on you in the game and just a small corner box of you throwing my controllers.
Well,
It's called Moss for PlayStation VR, and it's an adorable mouse.
That's it. Erner got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, Erner called it. Miko must
Yeah.
play Moss.
No, I mean, and apparently that the mouse communicates to you through sign language.
What?
I've heard something like that.
I don't know what how in depth that goes, or if it's just like once in a while, or what happens. But I'm
Okay.
excited because I can use my minimalistic knowledge of sign reading to maybe actually make sense of it.
When is the Spyro reboot coming out?
Winter, I think.
Oh, that's gonna be a while. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd totally be up for it.
I'd play the Crash one. I love the shit out of Crash.
Oh, the Crash reboot?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
because that's already out.
Yeah, totally. Maybe we can get on sale or something. And also like classic NES or SNES games too. I'm trying to think of some. I can't think of off the top of my
Oh,
head.
we'll get a few good ones out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. But anyway,
Have you read the thing? I don't know what the thing
That's
is.
that's why I turned on my phone, but
The
now that I
Thing?
forgot what I was doing. I'm assuming the thing means that somebody sent me a message.
Pony Island is amazing, Raven Rendell.
Oh yeah, that was what I was
Uh,
going to mention earlier when we were talking about computer glitch horror.
Unfortunately,
because
we
that was
played.
So cool.
You played a good bit of it at least. Remember Pony Island?
Pony
Crazy
Island,
where
yes.
the devil is
Yes.
like, yeah.
You made me play Super Hot too. I thought that would be amazing VR.
Yeah, absolutely. Armello, I don't know that one, and I'm a little.
Tyro.
I don't know how to play.
Okay, yeah, no. Armello is essentially
RTS-ish? Or
It,
no?
no, well, no,
Turn-based.
it's a goddamn board game.
Oh.
It's a board game.
Hold on,
and
is that the one we
honestly,
play?
Nope.
You did start playing.
I
You
loved
played
it.
a few games.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that game. That was
Xander,
really
it
cool.
is simple enough that you might even enjoy it.
Okay.
Like
It's definitely a power game. Like, you really need to plan out the beginning because you can fall too far behind.
oh, absolutely.
And I really like that. Like, you
no,
are
and,
really...
and the level of RNG is too high.
Yeah,
in
no,
my
the
opinion.
okay. But I know what that means, but I forget what it stands for.
Random number generator.
Thank
So,
you.
Detroit Become Human, that is actually a possibility because it's a very story-based game. And we were saying with story-based games, we can all hang out on the couch and basically MST3K it. And listen, guys, we're going to play around with this.
My parents are dead.
My parents are dead.
Here's the idea, guys. For games that are like pretty hands-off like that, we can totally have drinking rules that you guys can come up with for like
Pennies.
donations or something. Yeah, I don't even know.
Raving Rendell, holy shit.
What?
Totally, yeah.
What?
We'll do another Iron and Ale game for you guys. We actually stopped doing those because we had no feedback on them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we figured they weren't working.
There was a lot of editing
I never got
involved.
to do one of those.
You didn't.
No. I think you guys did both nights that you guys
You're-
did it. I wasn't there.
You're right. Guy, all right, audience. We're going back in Dragon Show history. We have done Iron and Ale. We have done Drinkapalooza, which I know none of you are watching anymore. Thank you very much to the creator of Drinkapalooza, who made our top video. Drinkapalooza shared our link with the world, and our top video, instead of it being 12 dick-shaped things, or 12 Days of Firmus, or whatever the hell it's called,
yeah.
is Drinkapalooza. So thank you to Drinkapalooza. A very fun game that we have played. We just haven't done it on camera in a while.
Sure.
So maybe we'll do that and edit it down for you guys to see the stupidity.
Yeah, it's a lot of editing.
Iron and Ale is a drinking card game, much like Munchkin, but with drinking rules. Drunkapalooza is a wonderful drinking game, high energy. I do adore it. Very fun. It's available on Amazon if you guys are looking for a fun way to spend a night.
Oh, Mega Man X. That is kind of furry because all the
Look, man, they
bosses
were
are
awesome.
like animals and shit.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
Special plans for IFC? Yes. I am in a shit ton of panels. Xander is in a large amount of panels. And Nico, if I remember correctly, you will be joining me for as
Skylar's,
the rum
D&D
expert.
thing. Oh, that as well.
That too, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but no, and Skylar's
The big one is-
charity D&D game.
Yep, we're going
Which-
to have a bunch of us Dragon Show guys on it. I hope to see a bunch of you there. I'm super excited about having somebody else DM for me.
I'm also super excited. I played a game with Skylar as the DM, and his ability to storytell and build a world is phenomenal.
Yeah, I love that. Phelan is another one. If any of you guys are fans of Phelan out there, he ran the first D&D game I played at a convention on stage. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Turner
and,
asked,
and
when
there
is-
will be Artemis.
When is Dragon Show
boy.
invading the hotel room bar? I don't know.
We'll get back to you on that. It'll be on the chat. We will find a time to go to
You
the
look
bar.
at your schedule.
Right, it's going to be on my
Alkali's
schedule. Sorry,
that's the
guys.
thing. He is everywhere at all times because he's also on staff.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah.
not sure what's happening with IFC, so if you want to go to the bar, just shoot me a message.
Yeah.
I'll go to the
There you
bar.
go.
I'll
Maybe
drink-
we'll go to the
I'll
bar.
drink a bar.
But for every drink you get, you got to put one off to the side for me. And there's a 50-50 chance you might bring it to me so I can drink it. The other 50% chance is you drinking it. I know. I'm aware. I know!
You're not very good at odds.
What just happened? Bubble Bobble. Ah, it's kind of furry.
Bubble
Bubble Bobble. Oh my god, that
Bubble
was my
Bobble
second
is
game.
amazing.
That was my second game that I owned.
What?
Super Mario Brothers came with the computer. Bubble Bobble was the first game I bought.
That's an amazing game.
It was in the discount bin, and I had a bunch of quarters in my pocket as a kid.
Did you guys ever have an Apple Tandy?
No, what is that?
Did you guys
A
ever
drink?
have a computer that had a screen that was literally green and black?
I mean,
No.
I had an Apple II that was kind of like that.
Yeah. I remember playing Ghostbusters on that shit,
Ghostbusters, huh?
and it was amazing because it had fucking like hard drive music to it, like
Yes!
oh my god.
I would play, there was a samurai game for Apple II, and it would like the intro music would be like, and it was super loud. You can't play it. Like we would cover the computer if we wanted to play it at night because it was so loud.
I could only play solitaire at night. That was the only thing I could play. Because every other game that we had was so obnoxiously loud, and I didn't have enough shit to mute it. And we were on the second floor. You can't mute the floor. Like,
yes, back in the day, kids, you could not control the volume on your computers. This was a thing that happened.
It was amazingly terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not have a computer for a long time. Wait, what?
Also, you're logging in. All that shit.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I was
You
talking
had to do
about
that at
before
night
that,
when
but
mom
yeah.
and dad were asleep and you wanted to jerk off to something. There you go.
I didn't discover internet porn until
Oh,
middle
yeah.
of nowhere DSL was a thing.
There you go.
Like,
College, baby.
yeah, oh god, no. Like, this was right before I went to college because we're talking about a decade's difference here.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Old man.
old man.
Yes.
But no, like having DSL, which is actually like some kind of adapter to the fucking phone line, so that they could potentially receive calls sometimes.
Ha!
I
No.
can't remember what it actually was.
We are not going to play an NES track and field while drunk. Although
We will break the house.
I do want to show off how good I am at hitting a button very fast.
You are very
Which
good
is
at
a
that.
skill that
Let's
is in,
play Mario Party.
Oh,
I have always
bitch.
wanted to play Mario Party. I've heard nothing but bad
I mean,
things
that could
I
be
want
fun.
to play.
That could be fun.
I
What's
believe,
the first-
I believe the quote was as somebody who got very mad at the game. I just feel like I'm pressing buttons, and then somebody else looking at them and saying, "That's what you do in video games," and then the guy storming off.
Holy shit!
After that night, he did not play games with us anymore.
That's amazing.
Holy shit, there's a great one.
What?
What was the first furry picture that you can remember seeing?
Furry picture. Like,
Furry picture.
So are we talking about like pictures on the internet, or are we
Internet.
talking about like, oh, here's an anthropomorphic thing, like goddamn, it's corduroy?
I would say
I would
more
say
pictures
pictures
on the internet because
because, like,
otherwise it's just Bugs Bunny. Like
for,
your
yeah,
answer is
exactly.
Bugs Bunny.
There's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
What
and
was my
DuckTales.
first like actual furry?
I want to say I saw. Oh, what was his name? There was an artist that made Falstaff, who was a really gay dog, and did a bunch of art. What?
It was a really
False
gay
dad.
dog.
That was the name of the character, and it's actually a pretty well-known artist, and I found it randomly.
Damn it!
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
Maybe the chat does.
no, yeah,
He's like, "Whoops! I dropped
it.
the soap. Woohoo!" And I'm like, "Okay, I like this." And then that was it. No.
There is a picture of a female rabbit with a moon tattooed over her navel.
Okay.
It was my college roommate's background on his computer, and I had seen that before Dustin Moongazer told me about furry.
Oh wow.
That is probably the first thing that I saw with furry.
Okay. And I found it through like looking for anthropomorphic art, because I didn't know furry was a thing. I looked for because I liked anthropomorphism as it was described in my stupid little art book.
Damn it, Tyro.
Like, hey guys, do you like anthropomorphic art? I like anthropomorphic art, and that's how I say anthropomorphic, because furry wasn't a term that I
Anthropomorphic.
knew yet.
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
Technologic. Anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
What was your first one?
I was thinking about it, and the first time that I like found something and went, huh, interesting. So
The artist was Jessica Willard, by the way, so just had to
yeah,
say that.
no, and I couldn't tell you what the exact picture was because it just kind of rock slide started.
Okay.
No, it was the game was Final Fantasy X-2.
Okay.
Which came out in 2003. I probably didn't play it till 2006 or so. And it turned out that there's this character. He's like a fucking PR manager or something, totally. And for some strange reason, I looked up a picture of him and found furry art of him. So it's a short guy in a costume that has a beak on it, and somebody made him anthropomorphic. And then I saw porn. And then I looked up more porn, and I went, what other animal things are out there?
I can show you the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, okay,
I
let's
have
do
to
this.
assume my downfall at some point was...
At some point, I found VCL. Or is it
But before that, actually, I guess, in pseudo-furry, as we are talking about it, fucking the pictures, and this is going to be so fucking stereotypical of me.
I know, it's
Whatever.
a Mickey Mouse.
The pictures of characters at the start of each chapter of Redwall Abbey books.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I definitely jerked off to the picture of Midge many folks.
We had a great question. I do want to
Anyway.
answer this. Favorite webcomic?
Favorite webcomic as far as just in general
Furry.
webcomic? Furry
BGM
webcomic.
is asking furry.
Oh, furry webcomic.
Well,
Okay.
you actually have. Well, let's do webcomic first, because you like webcomics and you've known a lot of webcomics.
3 of them stand out above the rest. It's so hard to pick one of them.
Yeah.
Order of the Stick is one of the greatest webcomics. It was started off as a joke today. He's over 1,000 comics. The art is simple. The story is brilliant.
Order
the
of the Stick.
dialogue is amazing. Order of the Stick. Then you go the opposite with significantly less comics, but holy fuck, the art. They were unbelievable. And the storyline, mind-blowing, is a goblin's life through their eyes.
Okay.
That one broke my brain. I have cried to a webcomic. And finally, you go with ultra surreal humor, would be the very large tabletop gamer that got pulled into a world and may or may not be in a coma. The entire world is puns on our world, and he has to lead armies in a turn-based army system that is so mind-bogglingly brilliant that I would kill to be able to play this as a game, and that is Earthworld. Earthworld is one of the most amazing things I have ever read, because unless you read it beginning to end, it makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah, Earthworld is godlike.
Nice.
Olaf is hysterical, but I think he went away, right?
Oglaf?
Is that how you say it, Olaf?
don't know.
I don't know if he's gone. I haven't read his shit in a couple of years now. That is phenomenal, and phenomenal in how adult/teen
Yes.
humor goes. Like,
Yes.
it's so fucking pornographic. It's ridiculous.
But but also it has moments of sheer like, holy fuck, that was
Oh,
really
no. They
brilliant.
have some really good storylines.
Yeah.
Damn it, furry ones though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of furry.
Yeah, I don't watch.
Oh,
many
Kevin
furry
and
comics.
Kel.
Huh?
Kevin and Kel. Kevin and Kel, I actually
Wasn't
met.
that a
Yes.
Nickelodeon thing?
Hold on, he's been on Nickelodeon?
I
Kevin
don't know. Kevin
the-
and Kel is like two.
Are you
black
thinking
dudes.
of Keen and Peele?
No.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Kevin and Kel is. Wait.
Ozzy and Millie Dryscale. Dryscale, the gentleman who wrote Ozzy and Millie, was at a fur convention with me years ago. Actually, if I remember correctly, it was FCN. He wrote me a message in the font that he hand writes for Ozzy's father, the dragon. He wrote me a thank you note. I have that in my Furry Memories box to this day. Ozzy and Millie is an amazingly adorable comic. I have not read Foxdad. Kevin and Kel, what did I say?
Okay. Xander and I are wrong.
Am I right for once?
We're
That's like
thinking-
a first.
I don't.
He'll be
And
back.
I'd wait till he comes back
Yeah.
out. But no, Keenan and Kel is what we were.
Okay, what did I say? Did I say? I did say it right. Woohoo!
I-
That's like a first. I'm never right when I'm high. I can build a labyrinth to the house of cheese. What the fuck? Yes, Ozzy and Millie is
I'll live
amazing.
there.
Love Kevin and Kel. Yes. Oh, was he at Anthrocon this year? God damn it! Would have loved to have said.
Oh, Two Kinds is a really good furry webcomic.
I don't think I've ever read Two Kinds. Oh my God! Looking for group.
You and your goddamn D&D webcomics.
Oh yeah, that's
That's all it is.
A lot of mine
you know
are.
what? You might actually enjoy this.
Which one?
Two Kinds. Starts out as something that you go, I would have written this in middle school. Fuck me. it's still ongoing. It's kind of a slow progressing webcomic, but it's been going for like I think a decade at this point, and
I feel bad.
it is like it has turned into something phenomenal.
Really?
It is
Remind
a
me of that one. I'd love to
story.
read that.
What are you talking about?
Two Kinds?
Yeah.
Oh, Two Kinds is,
Two
I've heard of
Kinds.
that.
Yeah.
But Kevin and Kel, you were correct. I was thinking of Keenan and Kel.
That's
I'm an
what I
asshole.
figured
I'm
it out.
sorry.
No, you said it, and I was like, no, yeah, definitely. Like, so close.
It's the Kel that screwed my head.
That's right.
Kevin and Kel is amazing. I
Who
really
likes
like
orange
that one.
soda? Anyway.
But there's also another stupid comic, which is just this guy who turned into the lusty Argonian maid, and she's super slutty, and everyone else is like, what the hell is going on? And it's ridiculous and stupid, but it's really funny. But anyway, that's out there if you ever want to look at it.
If we're
It's not even
plugging
pornographic.
Stupid, apparently not furry comics.
Yeah, we'll plug whatever.
You would love the Phoenix Requiem,
Never heard of it.
and it is it's what we were talking about with World of Darkness or Call of Cthulhu. Like
Ooh.
totally normal people, totally normal world. Little twist. And that little twist is something of the supernatural, and it is phenomenal.
Sounds wonderful.
It is one of your bullshit low magic worlds that you keep trying to create.
I'm really
and then,
bad at low magic
and then you get
worlds.
excited, and you're like, magic everywhere.
Magic everywhere. Well, the denouement should be the magic. I'm just
but
really
no,
bad
I'm
at
gonna
building
look
up
it
to it.
up, but
Fairy tales. There's a fairy
another,
tales comic?
the artist from that, which it's phenomenal art.
I drag or hi ho. Phenomenal art for which one?
Phoenix Requiem.
Oh,
phenomenal
Phoenix.
art. They made or they worked on a comic with another person, totally different writer,
Yeah.
and it's fantastic. I'm gonna look it up real quick
Absolutely.
so I don't screw it up.
Absolutely.
I was going to mention something and I forgot what it was.
These things happen. All right, guys, we're going to go into the last question right now. As we're waiting for that to come across the screen, I want to thank everybody again for joining us tonight. We're going to try to do these more often just for you guys, the people that keep us going. Once again, we don't know what the problem was. I'm pretty sure Mouse figured it out by realizing we all had Steam on. There's 5 different computers in our house that we need Steam on because of this linking thing we have to do. I think all 5 of them were on, so Mouse went inside and turned them all off. That was our fault, but everything that you guys have helped us out with, everything is now hardwired in. This is just going to get better and better, and we hope that we can continue to entertain all of you. Thank you for being our wonderful Patreons, and we're going to finish it off with your guys' questions.
Oh, what were the announcements you were mentioning? Because you said we have some announcements, and I'm like,
Sure.
what?
Oh, you guys are awesome. We're doing it for you. Sure, we'll do announcements.
Yeah,
Ready?
sure. I'm scared.
Wrong one.
Hey, if anything ever gets announced, we can always pretend it never happened.
We're about to pretend it never happened.
Okay.
Favorite drinking game, poker? I love King's Cup, but the R version, anytime you hear the word waterfall in King's Cup, that is drunk cup, and you shouldn't play that.
Yes. Do not play Waterfall. That's stupid.
Ready, Sandra?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to get to it. There we go. It's like a less depressing memento. Instead of repeatedly jabbing my wife with insulin, I just forget there's a sandwich there. And it's not for me.
What are you doing?
That mailbox needs a new mailbox.
That mailbox does need a new mailbox.
And what we'll finish it off with is, when you're a dragon, it's like, wow, I'm a dragon.
That is what being a dragon's like. So is that all you're gonna say?
That's my big announcement. We are trying as hard as we can, everyone, to get back to going to traditional podcasts. We're going to be returning. Well, we haven't stopped yet. We've come back, and we're going to continue with Dungeons and Dragons. And oh my God, you guys are hysterical.
What?
And of course, one of the things that we've been working on, one of the hardest things that we do, and my head is off to Xander for being the spearhead behind this, we hopefully will have a wonderful comeback of the much anticipated Dragon News Network. We're working on that presently. And of course, as always, thank you so much for everyone who helps us. That goes to all of our Patreons out there, and of course to Boozy Barrister, to Uncle Kage, to Tien Long, to everyone else who joins us on these streams for all of us working together to give you guys the entertainment that hopefully you are enjoying. And yes, we are working on it. We had a Cooking with Alkali filmed, and unfortunately we had to throw it out because if you followed my recipe, you would have ended up with a giant mess like I did, and a tub, which we haven't finished yet,
Those from
of
Frosting.
Bailey's frosting in my fridge.
What the fuck?
I use it as coffee creamer.
Is that what you're
And-
using
and
it
sweetener.
for? Yeah, there's a lot of
Nice.
butter in there. It should not be coffee creamer.
It's low carb.
Oh, dear God. Yes, we will be returning with some of your favorite shows, and we have a few new things planned. Thank you so much for Patreoning us, guys. Thank you so much for supporting us. We're going to close this one off. If anyone has any last questions, and then
Someone
we're going to
asked
go off the air. Go
first
ahead.
interaction with a fursuiter.
First interaction with a fursuiter?
I can't think. Yeah. I saw, oh, that's interesting, and I hugged him. And
Furry bowling. My first interaction with a fursuiter was watching a few fursuiters bowl in suit.
Okay. There you
Quack,
go.
quack, honk. I am always up for a baking day. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Bacon day.
See,
No,
I-
not bacon
Baking
day.
day sounds
Baking.
different to me, but what? All right.
Oh, upcoming cons. Thank you, Poker Wolf.
Yep.
Upcoming cons. I will be at Megaplex in like a week. I'm very excited about that. This will be the first time that I go to Megaplex. Of course, we have Furreality coming up. We have IFC coming up.
What's for reality?
Furreality is in a few October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
October. Poker Wolf, Furreality. What are the dates on that one? We have IFC coming up very quickly. And of course, one of the ones we're very excited about, MFF. I will be at PawCon. Boozy Barrister is the guest of honor there. I'm going to go out there to support my friend. Mouse will be driving a truck a few hundred miles for Indie FurCon.
Oh dear.
I can't remember the last time I heard it called Indie FurCon. You threw me off. I was like,
Indie
where
FurCon
am I
is
going?
IFC.
Yes.
October, yep, thank you. I thought so. Tails.
Lots of.
Thank you, October 11th through 14th for Furreality. I'm very Furreality and me have been partners for a long time. They are wonderful, wonderful. They are SwagCon. Whenever we start coming up with swag for First Squared, one of the first things we ask ourselves is this even close to Furreality? And we go, no. Okay, keep going. Will the audio of this episode be uploaded? We don't know yet. We don't know. This one.
Sorry, guys.
This is for the Patreons. We might not upload this. We're still deciding. This is for you guys.
Yeah.
That's why we turned off a lot of the stuff. We wanted to give this to you. We wanted to hang out with you guys for a night.
I'm gonna
We
do it.
found out that we had time.
I'm gonna do a quick fire for you guys.
Sure.
Stupid cool video game moment that sticks in your mind. Anything?
Stupid video game moment.
I'm
that
gonna
sticks in your mind.
I'm gonna call one out.
Okay.
Okay.
The game itself was okay, but there's a game called Shadowrun for Super Nintendo,
Oh, so good.
and it starts off when you get shot in the street and you wake up on the slab and you scare the shit out of the doctors. It's so wonderful.
Oh yeah, that's a great moment.
Yeah. The game itself is okay, but that's a great intro.
There's so many great
Yeah.
moments.
And
in
you end
video
up like
games.
alive and you have to figure out why. So it's really cool. Anyway.
There are a few moments in Skyrim that still to this day are like, wow, the depth of the storyline, if you put the effort into it to pay attention. You have to read the books, you have to pay attention to the dialogue, and you'll realize like how dark and deep that game is. There is a YouTuber out there who picks an aspect of Skyrim, like literally a body laying in the middle of nowhere, but that's always there, and gives you their whole story if you could find all the hints in there. And some of them are fucking dark and deep, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Bethesda, I mean, if just keep doing what you're doing with that shit. That's amazing.
You got one, Mouse?
Nope.
Okay. Tyro. What is
Tyro.
it?
Hey, Tyro.
What is a movie that or a video game that is a cash grab but it's still good? God, I had something for this too. The Lego Movie, probably the best example. That was so freaking good. It is 100 times better than it has any right to be.
Related,
yeah.
Lego Racing is
Oh,
a
yeah?
fantastic game.
No way.
Wow.
Like, honestly, if somebody asked me if I want to play Double Dash or Lego Racing, I wouldn't be able to choose.
That's how I feel about Crash Team Racing. I loved that game.
Yeah, same. Yeah, that was a great one.
And the best time was like the bad
I
guy.
saw
Like,
them.
he's like, the trophy's mine. And then you hear the Doppler effect.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
That's wild. Huh.
Yeah.
The trophies, man.
The trophy's mine.
Okay, now I'm trying to think of like surprisingly good video games.
For me, it was Thomas Was Alone, where pixels have personalities.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
What the hell is that one game? In memory of Edith Finch. You guys still have to play that.
Yeah, still haven't played it.
You're gonna cry during that game. Stuff like
Thank
that.
you, Guma.
That's what I love.
Indie bullshit.
Indie bullshit's my favorite because it.
Yeah,
gets the
you're a
feels.
big indie bullshit guy, which I love. Like you have found some fucking glorious games. I'm trying to I don't know. I can't think of. I know I have one. I mean, Darkest Dungeon would be pretty high up there for me because I'm blown away by how difficult the micromanagement while not being overwhelming is in that game.
Nice.
Oh my god, Goobu.
Goobu.
Goob.
Tales from the Borderlands hits me in this fucking
so
soul.
good.
It's so good. Goobu was interesting.
What's Goobu?
Yeah, Gods Will Be Watching.
Gods Will Be Watching.
So it's a game that finally got expanded on after years as a Flash game on just some random website.
Like Newgrounds or something.
It wasn't even on
Or
Newgrounds
IO.
at first. Yeah,
Really?
and so the game is the original game is you are stranded on a strange alien planet. It's pretty cold. So it's micromanaging to the max. There's 7 people. Your general gist is you need to survive until you can repair the beacon and they come and save you. So it takes so many days to to repair the beacon. It takes so many days for the ship to come after that fact.
That's amazing.
Everybody has their different strengths. There's the engineer, really good at repairing that beacon. There is oh my god, you're the commander, you can boost morale. Great.
Holy shit.
Morale is a huge thing in there. Also interpersonal relationships. So the engineer and I think it was the scientist or something were married. And so if one of them ends up passing, the other one is distraught and destroyed. There's a hunter and his dog. The dog can get you pretty much free food, but ultimately he's just spending more food.
Jesus.
It gets so dark, so deep. Kaze and I spent an entire night until, I swear to God, from 8 p.m. till 5 a.m. trying to beat this game.
Wow.
And there is still a level of RNG, so there's no strict walkthrough.
Huh. That's amazing. That sounds awesome. But you did make me realize probably my biggest, I never thought it would be that good. What's the game we play with Mackie that the first time we played it, I'm like, we should go... Factorio, the very first time we played it, me and Mackie were like, we should go to bed. We have to be up at 6. And Mackie goes, it's 5. It was unreal. I couldn't believe the level of how complicatedly beautiful Factorio was. And that is a game that one day I will play with all of you. Because Factorio is... that's my crap.
Oh my god, don't you?
Oh, ideas.
Wait, what?
Stupid game servers for games like that.
Hell yeah.
For the Dragon Show.
Oh, right.
We'll start
I'm sure there's a
working on it.
handful of nerds who still play Minecraft or something.
All right, dude, you know what that means. Now you need to get us a server and a looper.
BGM Wolf asked, what video game had a most surprising twist that you didn't see coming? And the thing is, I don't want to spoil any games.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, hold on, in case. We will mention the game.
I will spoil a super ridiculously old game.
Which one?
Because it's not really a spoiler, and it's not... I was so young and dumb when I first played Final Fantasy IV that when I got to the king, that was the main bad guy throughout the whole game, it just ended up being another guy, and you had a lot of more game to play. I had no idea I was a quarter of the way through the game. I seriously thought I was toward the end, and it was only 6 hours in or something like that.
Going back to old game that gave me feels, Final Fantasy II American. So what is that? Final Fantasy...
Same one I was just talking about.
The 2 kids that in the hallway.
Palom and Porum.
The 2 kids in the hallway.
Yep.
Whoa, I was a kid. I'm like, nope, I wanted to beat them and now I'm dead.
And when Radiate comes back, I was
Yes.
like, ah!
That was the last Final Fantasy I played.
I played that game in such separate parts. I played like the first half, and then this is when I learned when I come back to games I need to start over. I came back to it a few months later, had no idea who Radio was.
Ha!
Oh.
That's funny.
Yep.
Oh.
That's funny.
Erner asked,
Hey, Erner.
you guys planning to play The Wolf Among Us after Batman? We do have to finish Batman.
We do have to finish
We got,
Batman.
like-
I'll tell you what, guys. For all of you Patreons, maybe we'll come to you guys and get ideas of what game we should go to after Batman for the couch sessions.
Yeah.
Drag it on the couch. Will be a little different. If you haven't been watching, if you haven't been noticing, these two wonderful gentlemen over here, while I've been at work, have been playing games on Twitch to basically get us going over there, and they have been playing Rocket League. So every once in a while, I will be able to join them, and hopefully we will be on the couch playing something that we can all enjoy, like Batman, which has been wildly entertaining for specific reasons.
We will turn on subtitles.
Subtitles, we
Sorry
need to
about
fix
that,
that.
guys. What was our favorite Batman jokes? My parents
It's
are
our
dead.
dead.
The stupid spinner, and that Batman doesn't walk. He just uses the grappling
yeah,
hook.
so usually, and then there was my favorite. Oh my God, he was a bomb the whole time.
He was a
He was
bomb
a
the
bomb.
whole time.
He was a bomb the
you
whole
were
time.
wasted.
I was so gone, and we're going to be gone again when I play it. I think
Oh.
that'll be how I play video games, 'cause I'm really bad at video games.
Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'm not sure about that one. Is that
The
Money's?
Ink Machine?
You ever heard of that?
No.
I have. I don't even know that much about it.
Tyro, the Blood Ritual game will be very boring to watch. It is one of those, like, think of Bejeweled, but with a little bit more strategy. It's a very simple strategy game. The reason I know that it actually involves a lot of strategy, because if I go online and find one of the 8 people still playing it, they kick my ass. Like, I have never beat one of them. So
Yes.
there's obviously a lot more strategy.
Oh, that was
to
another
it.
one of the jokes.
Which one?
Computer, how are parents?
Oh, I forgot!
Computer,
Parent
how
are
are parent
are still dead. I forgot about How Our Parent.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Shukin.
How are parent?
Guys, I think
Yeah,
that is it.
we're done.
We will end with How Our Parent.
Parents are
Parents are
still
still
dead.
dead. And of course, a huge shout out to our sponsor, Potato Man. Up, 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 Potato Man.
Alright.
Tomorrow night, TN Long is going to be streaming. Look on his YouTube page. Don't forget to click subscribe to ourselves. TN Long, Boozy. It does not. I'm going to quick check. I sent him a message. That's why I was on my phone. I'm so sorry. I think
What?
it looks like Boozy might be taking the night off. But keep your eye out. Follow Boozy on Twitter. He's going to be streaming more often on his gaming server. And Uncle Kage will be next month on, I believe, the 11th, which I am going to quick check because I had it up on my screen, but then I closed my phone, and I have to switch out of Twitter, and everything is difficult.
Yes.
All right, and Xander, why don't you start doing outros while I remind everyone that Uncle Kage will be streaming on the 11th. God damn it.
Guys, you obviously know you're Patreons of us and stuff, but maybe this will get out to everyone else. We're on www.dragonshow.com. We're on YouTube. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Twitch now, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Dragon Show, of course. And we'll try to do what we can. We have a lot of freaking things in the burners.
No, yeah,
in the fire.
Like, we have a
Yeah.
bullshit list on our libraries. and
IFC
we
is
just have to sit
coming.
down and
He's
do
going to
that.
be at a few cons.
Guys,
So-
you will see me at Megaplex next week. IFC is coming up. We have Furryality coming up. I hope that you guys can join us at a few of those. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and go onto our Telegram when we are at cons and we have downtime. That's where we put out notices that we're going to the bar.
We should be having a regular show up here, too.
And tomorrow we are recording Dungeons and Dragons, which will be played Sunday night. We will be doing an episode that will have been recorded Saturday, which also means that once we finish this episode of Dungeons & Dragons, we can reset up our sound stage. We will be getting back to classic episodes of The Dragon Show, hopefully next week, time dependent. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's go through outros. Guys, the gentleman who set all this stuff up and helped us figure out why everything was smoking also
there you
fixed a
go.
chair.
No, he helped me.
Yeah, you helped. Also fixed a chair literally with seconds to go, Miko.
Hey.
The gentleman who created The Dragon Show, ladies and gentlemen, Xander the Blue.
Hey. That's me.
I'm a ferret.
Alkali! Yay!
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for Patreoning to
Thanks,
us. It
guys.
means the